Look into the big swirly eyeball mass. We still don't
What a
even know
mess.
what that. I hope that isn't well, probably an ass to somebody.
Jesse doesn't think it's an ass.
Well, Jesse
Jesse's pretty
think.
friendly with it.
Are you not friendly with an ass?
Not historically.
Oh, oh. Well, welcome to the stream, everyone. I've already been traumatized. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I'm your host, Isaac MCCanary. Let's use the power of my brain. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Sean, also known as the Talking Skull, he, him, and I'm not playing this game because I don't have a brain, so I can't.
You don't need a brain. You don't need a brain. Are you kidding me? Sorry, I was testing
Does this
shit.
look like brain power?
I was testing this shit earlier, and as soon as I took 2 steps forward, enemies spawned. Now they don't spawn? Okay, whatever, game.
It's somewhat randomized.
They don't like me. They don't. It's because you're here, Sean. What did you do?
I'm scary.
What did? Oh, now they're here. Oh, now you show up. Did you forget? Oh, that didn't work.
They were on break, man.
Uh-huh.
They were eating their sandwiches.
There we go. Oh, you're a thick boy. Oh, you're a thick boy. Welcome, everyone. Time to use the brain powers. It helps when I don't miss. I have noticed this. I don't know if it's like some kind of weird, like, tick I have, but I've noticed that sometimes I will, like, jerk whenever I'm, like, aiming a gun or something at, like, the last second, and I don't know why I do that.
A habit from flick aiming.
Flick aiming, but also I remember weirdly having a like period of my life / childhood where I played games when games didn't have any emulated recoil, where I would artificially add recoil for gun feel to some games.
Wow.
I hope that isn't where that's coming from, because man, childhood me only wants nothing but sabotage, it seems.
That's probably the nerdiest thing anyone's ever told me. You know?
No, it's cool because it's like a gun, Sean. Don't you know that guns are cool? Thought you lived
Guns
in
are
America.
cool.
I do have to sometimes be reminded that I am actually in the minority of gun enthusiasts that like them from a mechanical and historical standpoint, and not because they have the potential to kill people. I forget that sometimes, Sean. It worries me a little bit.
It's fine. There's absolutely no reason to be concerned about that right now.
Don't make me think. Don't make me think, Sean. I was gonna say
Don't worry,
don't.
there's. This is fine.
Yeah. Why is this room so bright? Why is this room so bright? Was that just
That's a
me?
good question.
Like, was
Very
I the
bright.
only one who was being hurt by that room? But I, I, e, I, we,
Why?
how have you be, John? John, how have you be?
I'm doing AO dandy.
Ayo, badandy.
I read a Frankenstein this
You did read
past
a
week.
Frankenstein. Before we get into that, because I do want to talk about that, do you see the thing that I have done?
What do you mean?
I have clearance 4.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
What about it?
Yep. That's.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
What's the question?
I just wanted to make sure I was on the same page as everyone else. Now continue.
Yeah, I read Frankenstein for the first time this past week.
Reminder. If
More
the
on that later.
contents of your workspace
More on
have
that
been
later.
rearranged,
You did start, and then I
removed,
immediately
added to,
interacted
or
with
altered
that
in any
thing,
other way,
so that's
you should
on me.
immediately leave the area while speaking to yourself in a reassuring tone. This will not only keep you calm, but also the room. Thank you for your attention.
Oh, what a good... Thank you. Anyways, yeah, Frankenstein kicks ass. It's so goddamn good. I am glad that you read it. It's probably one of the main examples of a book I read in high school that made me go, maybe books aren't pretentious bullshit.
Yeah, I think it's very impressive for the first science fiction story, basically, and one of the first horror stories. I think it's pretty impressive how much it gets right about like how to make that kind of story work.
Mm-hmm.
Like where the interest is there.
Yeah. I mean, like, one of the things that Frankenstein does so well that I think is that it does a good job of being a horror piece that tries to hit so many different angles and actually ultimate, because it's funny, I remember you being like, wow, it's really funny how Mary Shelley is being very persistent on, like, we promise this is just a spooky story, and it's like actually like a really in-depth dissection of a lot of different perspectives that you wouldn't expect for its age.
During an AWE investigation, our agents
That's fun that
discovered
actually works
a
that
light
way.
switch cord in a butte
I just
by the
personally
White
really
House.
do. It always struck me how impressive it is that, because like I think even like media up until that point that I had experienced, very little media ever really like does much for an antagonist to like give their perspective on almost any level to me. I don't know, not one that was
I
that
don't.
like
You. This is the second
in-depth.
time you've said this, and I don't know where you,
My head feel like this.
what you're like coming at that from, because the antagonist was right is like a very common trope. I feel like.
I mean, not certainly for like a horror monster. At least
Sure,
not to
okay.
me.
For
Like usually
horror specifically, maybe.
yeah, like when it comes to like a horror creature or monster, like I had grown up to that point with creature features a lot, right? And most of the time, whilst they can be scary, are just generally a thing trying to kill or eat
Arish
people.
wasn't
Like
kidding about that
that's pretty
monster.
standard, including Frankenstein up to that point. So having read like classic Frankenstein, I went, oh shit, he's got like opinions. I wasn't expecting that. Ooh, the swan boat. Oh god, I gotta not listen to that. The swan boat procedure. What goes into the swan boat procedure? Procedure.
Remember, you can filter this.
This is true. Because they know they have so many. Ooh! Well, do you want to read the first? Do you want to read the first? Oop!
Sure. Swan boat. AI 19KE. No unique containment procedures required. Item is made of fiberglass, painted to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allow the item to propel forward in water. The item emits a pulse of physical force at an estimated force of possibly connection to OOP5? Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns for the Human Resources Department. The item was seized from an activity rental service located on Vancouver Island, Canada, after it ejected numerous riders over the course of a summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media. The item was transported to the Bureau by helicopter. A containment specialist accompanied it, sent to recite formulas C9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident.
Apparently, the bird didn't like to fly. Ooh. The hell are these?
Blackstone ingots.
This seems safe. This seems safe.
Mm-hmm.
Got the black rock.
Oh yeah, you're in like the Blackstone quarry, aren't you?
You
Yeah.
showed me the HRA when I first got here. And
Whatever
the
that
machine
is.
makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
Well, this is probably fine. Stick your head in it.
Can't even tell what that is.
They're shattered.
They're shattered.
The prism is shattered.
Oh, that's scary. Oh, that's scary. Oh, that's cool. Shoot it till it's dead. Oh no, that's not as good. Oh, that's terrifying, actually. Got her!
Let's hurry up and...
The hell was that? The hiss distorted. Hiss distorted agents are able to render themselves invisible and emit a powerful concussive blast when in close range of their target. Curiously, the hiss distorted is apparently not able to utilize both abilities at once. It must make itself visible when it goes on the offensive. The hiss distorted is unique in the fact that it wields a paranatural ability previously unknown to the Bureau. Perhaps tapping into yet undiscovered object of power? How does this invisibility work? Does the distorted become resonance temporarily? Does it use hiss resonance to reflect light? The physical deformation of this particular hiss entity is noteworthy in its thoroughness. Its thoroughness? Oh, I guess how thorough it is. Something about that I was like, what does it matter how thorough it is at something? That's odd. That was the wrong thorough, I'm sorry. Clearly the human host would die.
Thorough?
Yeah, thorough. Yeah, I don't remember what that poet... I remember a poet named Thoreau. His name always made me laugh.
Sure. Henry David Thoreau, I believe.
Mr. Henry, though I wasn't talking about him, though saying that reminded me of his existence because his name is spelled terribly, in my opinion. It has like 3 vowels in a row.
It's just French. It's spelled like bureau.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Alright.
Clearly, the human host would have died from such extreme alteration, which prompts the question, are the corrupted simply animated corpses? Refer to file blank for full. I mean, I think we're starting to get into the shapes of enemies that make me go, okay. How do you feel about a spooky enemy that is just a guy with a gun? I usually find it pretty blah, actually.
I mean, it's pretty boring.
Mm-hmm.
Would you kiss a hiss?
I don't know if I'd kiss that one. Maybe one of the ones that still have their lips, but a lot of them don't seem to have their lips anymore.
When the frequencies match, other dimensions leak in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Dimensional matter.
Black rock
It
comes
has the
from a
unique
threshold.
property of blocking out a
Ari?
lot of frequencies.
I'm
So,
trying to
the
listen,
prisms must
Jesse.
be
Yes.
contained. Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock Line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Black Rock 665. Neighbor of the Beast. Get it?
You know, I thought that was a reference to 666, but, you know.
Neighbor of the Beast.
Neighbor the Beast. Man, I can't believe I was this years old when I finally realized that the Beast is literally the Beast. I don't know why I didn't think that that wasn't just Satan. I don't know why. Maybe it's, well, I was about to say something really stupid. I was about to be like, maybe it's because he's just so gosh darn charismatic, as though if the devil isn't an incredibly charismatic character whenever he's depicted.
BlackRock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is comprised of density that nullifies all resonances within a range of 2 hertz. Bureau innovations that incorporate BlackRock will be analyzed, most notably the fire breaks. Feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreaks, attacks, or other internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using BlackRock, as work in that field has markedly slowed in recent years.
To defile. I might. You worried me there for a second. I was like, oh no, did the internet break? I instantly looked over to see if the internet broke, actually.
No, just my brain broke.
Just your brain broke. Just your brain broke. I get you. I mean, I was telling you before this, I have been on a bit of a sleep deficit recently. I feel like for a little bit there I was like starting to get something figured out, and then just since Thursday I have been not able to sleep like a rock, and it's driving me insane. I miss it already.
I mean, you say already, 4 days of not sleeping right is a pretty long time.
That's a pretty long time. I feel like I was making like headway because I've like been cutting down on caffeine and everything. I've been trucking. I don't even drink all of my cups of coffee these days, and it seemed to be helping, but I'm just like, oh, wait, when did I? Oh, because I just got that key. Damn it. It seemed to be helping for a while, but then, yeah, Thursday, I had a really restless night of sleep, and then after that, it's been like pretty on and off, and I'm like, great.
Right.
Thanks,
like
brain.
How the world should be. I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave. Even with all the horror, I'm happy. It feels sane. Or just the right kind of insane.
I was gonna say, Jesse, that didn't make any goddamn sense.
Jesse is doing great.
Jesse's doing fine. Bang, bang. God, that combo is so good. Reminds me, I need to make a note for the game of an item that I might want to have exist. Oh, I'm up here. Impulse. Oh. God, the items in this game are arcane in a way that feels like I have no idea what the fuck that is supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. They're just, arcane manifestations.
They're probably made of, like, baby souls, old people teeth. Can't find that. Oh my, is House Memory supposed to be a reference to House of Leaves?
No, it's the oldest house.
Fuck, you're right, John. I just saw the...
I mean,
Yeah?
calling this place the oldest house might be a reference to House of Leaves.
That's fair. I got one of those too,
I would-
asshole.
Not at all be surprised if this developer was interested in House of Leaves.
Which I am plinking away at, I promise. I promise. I read 5 pages this weekend, because I'm really bad at reading. I don't know what it is, man. I suck. I suck at... Oh boy. I suck at reading books when it comes to physical medium, and I don't know why, actually. I have my theories. I have my suspicions. I'm just really bad at it. The NSC was designated... Case in point. The NSC was designed by order of Deputy Chief Trent shortly before he became director. The container provides a safe method of extraction of blank's excess energy output while acting as a humane way to house him. The coolant pumps keep the container and its from overheating while the energy is siphoned. The energy is then conducted to the converters, where it is rendered into through the use of turbine generators. The electricity produced powers the entire building, making us completely self-sufficient and effectively invisible on the New York City grid. The NSC-01's disappearance by some unknown manifestation of power, the occupant was restrained and a second model was built. NSC-2 possesses built-in spatial anchors that are designed to prevent any translocative effects from its occupant. Oh no, not reality benders, Sean. What would you say is your favorite example of a reality bender? Why is it Carrie? I think it was Carrie. Is it Carrie?
Carrie's good. I guess I don't know how you define reality bender.
I think Carrie would be like the novel example of it, is just like somebody who seemingly has like paranormal capacity over reality itself. Like they have some kind of...
Just anyone who does magic or any psychic powers.
Wow. Usually, okay, for my understanding, like a specific reality bender is less of, yeah, not necessarily magic, but more like being able to realign material reality on some level through personal perspective, not through like being able to move things with their mind, but like being able to like change and transmute stuff, even being able to shape reality itself.
So not Carrie at all, then.
Wow. Does she only have psychic powers? I thought she was kind of like a...
I mean, pretty much all she does is, like, throw shit with her mind. She does set the building on fire at some point, but it's not clear if she just manifests fire or if that's just sort of a consequence of the other shit she was doing.
That's fair. Clearly not,
but
Sean.
She just moves shit with her mind.
I was gonna say, she... Clearly not, Sean. She just sprayed everybody with water. I remember that part. I guess a better example would be like Ariana from from Signalis. She would be actually what a reality bender is. That is actually what a reality bender is.
That tracks. Extract from formal interdepartmental complaint. The Oscillator AI3KE supplementary materials. The notion of fan death has now become widely known in the region since foreign investigator met with a local journalist to explain how electric fans operate at speeds that may suffocate users by overly disturbing the air.
What?
As our agency is still young, we must take care to avoid missteps. Any explanation given to the public must provide sufficient, yet vague rationale that will reaffirm their certainty that ours is a stable, controlled world. We must tread carefully, especially in this increasingly technological world, with the radio and other innovations allowing information to travel at speeds previously undreamt of. This is precisely why we insist that our department handle all communication with public bodies. With all due respect, William S. Powers, head of the Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions. Amazing.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I wasn't expecting that was what they were gonna say when they meant fan death with quotes around it, or to actually literally mean somehow people dying because of fans existing.
Specifically that it doesn't exist. That was the whole thing, is that they had some just like rogue agent talking to a journalist and giving a really bad cover story, and the Department of propaganda was like, don't talk to the press, idiots. Let us handle it.
Don't try to make up a falsified story. That is a really funny, like, kind of lie to try to come up with, to be like, yeah, all those people died because the fan was running, and because the air molecules weren't standing still, no one could breathe them in.
Mm-hmm.
Don't churn air. Don't churn air.
I'm gonna turn
Suck
that
that
air
air.
into butter.
Your air is butter. That might be a problem. Oh my, he's dead.
Shrek'd.
I'm glad that didn't hit me. Ah, yes. Boy, how big. This is a very big shaft. This is a very big shaft. Jesus Christ. The good thing there's gonna be an elevator at the bottom of it, right? I missed.
I mean, the good news is you do have teleportation. If all else fails.
I'm now like, do I have teleportation?
What fast travel?
That's... Do I have superpowers? I have magic powers. Man, I did re-listen to Balance because I've been trying to get a better mind for like what's gone into some really good live play, and which probably means I should finally take the plunge on Roll20, because I mean I at least want to know why it's famous, so, and I get the impression
You mean
that it's still
Critical
pretty
Role?
good. What I said, Roll20. That's a service used for being able to do remote tabletop games, not a live play game featuring Mr. Mercer and his bestest buds.
Mr. Mark Mercer.
Mark Mercer. God, Mark Mercer is so good. God damn it, Katie. Fuck, that was funny. To which new Critical Role with Mr. Lennon B. Mulligan and a bunch of other guys. It seemed it's a kind of house drama. I listened to the first episode, seemed pretty good. Is the fall of The Jazzy. The Jazzy?
The Jesu?
The Jesu. Are you kidding? I actually don't know.
Of course I'm kidding. I'm referencing our goddamn Xenogears stream.
Fuck. We still need to finish that. Fuck. Yeah, you're right.
Welcome to Blackrock Quarry.
Faded into the hole. Have I found enough? No.
Enough was one. You have not found any.
Be fair. You're not wrong. I haven't seen it, but sometimes I feel like I just kind of grab stuff and don't actually read what I pick up.
I mean, that is fair. As previously established, there is kind of just a lot of nonsense that you pick up in this game.
Oh boy. Honk. This game is full of nonsense.
This game is so full of beans.
Well, now I've already said my favorite. I don't think you ever gave an answer to my really stupid question about reality benders.
I'll go with Emotion Lords from Bravest Warriors.
I forgot about their existence. Holy shit. Man. What a good thing that existed that I'm pretty sure kept going, but I did not keep up with because it was on a platform that I didn't use.
Yeah, I think I found out much later that there was more of it, and I was like, oh. Okay. I liked what I got of it quite a bit, and I was satisfied with that.
That's also how I feel about Be a Buppy Cat. Be a Buppy Cat. I remember really liking Season 1, but for whatever reason, the official show just never clicked with me, unfortunately. That's just because Be Puppy Cat is perfect the way that it is. And getting an official show just didn't seem to do anything for me. It's weird. I feel that way about a couple things. I also feel that way about Little Witch Academia. I don't know why. I did not like the show as much as the movies. I just
I don't
found...
think it's as good as the movies, but it's still good.
Yeah. I think that's part of my problem is like, even if it isn't the worst, I'm just like, I just like the movie more. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
I just prefer the movie. Because I think one of the things the movie does really well is that it's able to like really do a lot of characterization and like tell a really good fun story without like getting too melodramatic. And I just think that some of the fundamental changes they make to some of the characters, I'm just like, I just liked that character was kind of an asshole. It worked better for her. I don't know why. Something about, like, I can't remember her name, the, like, white-haired chick. Like, she came off as more standoffish in the show, and that just didn't work for me. I was like, I actually liked when you were just kind of an asshole, because it was handled better in the movie. Oh yeah, you did read last. We need additional diamond blades ASAP. Continuous rim this time to get the clean-cut research wants. This Blackrock shit is tough. We're going through blades like we're made of the damn things. The dimensions for these slabs of Blackrock they want are outrageous. For all the grief they're causing me, these fire breaks better fucking work a treat. Better fucking work a treat. Is that a real turn of phrase, work a treat?
Yeah.
Wow, I've never heard that.
Seems like work well.
Go ahead and double the last order. I've never, ever heard that before.
It feels like a very British phrase to me. I don't know if it is, but it feels like one.
It works like a charm, though, Kirby. I could understand works like a charm, but works like a treat sounds like nothing to me.
Not what I expected.
I've never heard it with like. I've only ever heard it works a treat.
Buck's a treat. I could see it being a British term.
Is that what that was?
Work's a treat.
Was that British?
Work's a
just
treat
now?
there, love. Love. Governor, work. Gov, isn't it? Gov, isn't it? Work's a treat. See, it's got better. I just have, if I ever try to do like an English accent, like, I know the best way to do accents is not to overthink them. Just like add a little tinge. It's usually better than trying to very seriously like come off as believable, and usually more better to just give yourself a hint of an accent if you really don't know an accent. And I really don't know accents.
I was gonna say, if you don't know how to do accents at all, then you're usually better off just not.
Yeah. Hot
Am I
take.
listening to the Dragon Quest VIII cutscene? That's good. That's true.
Is that the energy today? Is Dragon Quest VIII a good energy to be at, Sean?
I don't know if I'd say it's a good energy to be at, but it is an energy to be at.
It's unenergy, I was gonna say.
I had mixed feelings about Dragon Quest VIII, but I didn't play that much of it.
You play 14 a lot, correct?
That is a game that does not exist.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Dragon Quest XI I've played and is quite good.
Oh.
That's what you're thinking of.
What's the one that Mr... Come on, buddy. He's your friend. What's the one that Mr. Rogers talked about? Man, I can't call him Mr. Rogers. That's confusing.
He talks about a lot of the Dragon Quest games. He's got a review of Dragon Quest XI that's a very good video. That's probably what you're thinking of. The one where he compares it to Quake, which I find endlessly amusing.
Nah, I'm thinking of, he brings up, he brings it up, I
There's a lot
believe...
of the Dragon Quest games, so I don't know.
He brings up a Dragon Quest where he talks about there's a Dragon Quest where the first 8 hours of gameplay actually is about, like, just being in the world before you get a single encounter. And he's obsessed with that and wished it was more of a thing in games in general. I can't remember which video he says that in. It is an Action Button video, though.
Gotcha.
I can't remember. Apparently I need to go back and rewatch them all again, because I just kind of do that sometimes. It's been a second.
It's fair. Good time.
Guys, if you've never seen Mr. Tim Rogers in his prime, definitely go watch Action
In his
Button.
prime.
Is that not what you would describe
I'm sorry,
that
Tim.
as?
I didn't know. Didn't know you were past your prime already. I thought you
He's
were...
not past his prime. He's in his prime. It just clearly shows that his prime is very long. He'd probably think that he was out of his
7.
prime.
I know he's talked about Dragon Quest VII before, so yeah, that's a good guess. Hopefully that.
Yeah, there's just
I've
something
never
about
touched 7.
there's something about the way that he describes it that a lot of people criticize 7 for, like, having too long of an intro, because you didn't really do anything. And that's like the parts of JRPGs I seem to like the most, is when the game just lets you spend time in its setting and get, like, absorbed in it before you get into the conflict. I actually think those are the best parts of JRPGs for me.
They are, though, when I think slow opening to an RPG, I think, like, Zelda and the, like, classic doing chores openings. And that kind of thing I hate.
That's
So,
fair. So maybe
I
you'd
could go
hate it.
either way.
Maybe you
Yeah,
disagree
right.
with Tim Rogers on this. Unbelievable.
Surely it would be the first time. Incident report, RE Quarry operations. During my weekly safety inspection to the quarry threshold, I discovered the entire crew in a state of... The whole team was aligned and staring in a uniform direction. The city in the distance. Despite my most vocal efforts to gain their attention, they remained for more than minutes until I had to resort to literally. Afterwards, they were dazed and could not provide any rationale for their behavior or any specific memories of engaging in it. My official recommendation for any crew working in a threshold area is to either shorten the length of their shifts or to carry out mandatory psychological evaluations on a weekly basis. Preferably both. And maybe we should order another expedition to the city.
Man, finding out that Sean doesn't agree with Tim on something, what's he gonna do next? Say that Brennan isn't a perfect GM? Ah, we already did that joke yesterday. Nobody was here. Fuck. That was... I mean... I did... When you pointed it out that he does that, I didn't even fucking realize he did it so much until you said something. I was like, oh my god, you're absolutely right. I had never...
For context, for everybody, because Isaac is just like going on about something that happened entirely in our private lives.
This is what I
do. We were just talking about Brendan Lee Mulligan's jamming, and I was commenting on that. He has his like mental processing phrase that he uses is the phrase "you see," and he says it before basically every description. Wow, you fully never realized that you weren't holding the generator there.
I wasn't holding the generator. My brain, you physically saw my brain stop there and be like, what the fuck? Where did it go?
But yeah, he says "you see" before every single descriptor he gives, whether it's something that the party is seeing or not, and it's, once you notice it, you will never stop noticing it because it is constant. Or at least it is in the early seasons of Dimension 20. I haven't seen that much Dimension 20, so maybe he stops doing it at some point.
And I mean, like, it's kind of that same thing. Like you start an accent, you like start with like a thinking phrase that gets you in it. Like, I get it, but you're not wrong when it's like, because I believe Jackson just was like, I'm gonna find I went to look for an example, and the first thing I found was, you see something that shouldn't that shouldn't and isn't possible by sight, or something like that. And it's like, okay, Brennan.
I need to get this present to Marshall before it's too late. HRAs, then Dylan.
Friendly reminder to everyone. We adore Brennan. If I could shake Brennan's hand, I would. I would. Because he is a great man. He's way more successful than me.
I'm glad his level of success is the pertinent thing.
I'm sorry, Sean. I think he has a wonderful sense of humor and insight and is a fun guy. And also, he's very successful.
And you're calling him a mushroom. Unbelievable. The slander.
Listen, hey, Brennan. Listen, if anybody called me a mushroom, I'd be happy. Because that'd mean I was a fun guy. Everybody wants to be a fun guy. I don't know anybody who wouldn't want to be a fun guy.
I don't. I intend to be a downer.
Wow.
I'm an intentional wet blanket.
Wow. No wonder why your hugs are so wet.
But also, like, still calming.
It's just like a weighted blanket, but it's very soggy.
A wetted blanket is what you just said.
Send me a wetted blanket. Mushroom is a compliment, especially if there's a Mr. preceding it. Mr. Mushroom. You would want to be a Mr. Mushroom? Everyone loves a Mr. Mushroom. Oh, it's this fucking thing. What's this thing doing here? Oh, there's more than one now! Wait, what the hell am I doing? Speak with Marshall.
You just getting the hell out of here.
Okay. Guess I'm just getting the hell out of here. Goodbye, scary aberration.
I think we know where those came from now.
Well, that's not good.
This'll teach it.
Oh, that was the way. What? That wasn't a dead end? Hey, this is definitely a dead end game. Ah, can't get up here. This is a tall block. You can't get up here.
It's trying.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned how much it's trying, actually. Hit! Okay, maybe not that way. Okay, maybe not that way.
This is awkward.
Bye. Bye. Aha. Otherworld entities be foiled by a shin-high wall. By a shin-high, ledge. That's not good. Ooh, this is interesting interaction to witness. That's good to know. I love
We're
stuff like
learning.
that. It's just something I want in every game since I played Halo. Is I like when a game can implement like factioned enemies that are still an enemy to you no matter what, but are enemies to each other as well. There's just something always like fun and dynamic about it that I always appreciate.
It helps give the sense that there's more going on than just video game enemies.
Exactly. It's more than just video game enemies, and also, like, it gives the enemies themselves more, like, character, because it means they have more, they are also engaged with the stakes, right? Like, they're not just trying to kill you, they're actually trying not to die, too. That's always something I've appreciated that Halo, like, established with the Flood, is, like, it goes from a survival situation where you're trying not to, get killed by the Covenant, to a survival situation for everyone, including the Covenant. They just really hate Mr. Chief. But to a certain extent, I always got this impression, too, that they actually prioritize the Flood over you when the Flood appear, I believe. And it is to this day why I think the Flood is one of the best, like, surprise enemies in any game I've ever played. That's why I was so glad that you never got the Flood spoiled, or if you ever saw them, you had forgotten about them. It's such a good moment.
Yeah, I don't remember ever seeing the Flood before I finally played Halo for myself.
Yeah, it's such a good reveal, too. It's the kind of thing that I'm like, boy, I wish it could ever be done again, but by nature of having been done, it kind of can't be done again. Because people would just go, oh yeah, that's how they did the Flood.
I mean, maybe they wouldn't at this point. Halo's an old game.
It's an old game. It's Old Spice at this point. Nobody can expect the Flood. Oh, there's a healer guy. Ooh, stop that. Get borked. That wasn't meant to be a pun.
Don't lie.
Calm down, that wasn't meant to be a pun. What even is that? I don't even know what I just threw.
Some kind of container.
Ow. Not that. Hi,
Silos.
Silos.
Rocket. Oh, Murph.
He's going sicko. There's faces in there. There's many faces inside of that wall of text.
I made all of those faces, you just couldn't hear it.
I heard attempts. I heard a couple of sounds of attempts of face makeage. Let's go, actually.
Silos is on a watch streak. I didn't know that's something Twitch even showed us.
Good for you, Silos. I appreciate it. I mean, I commend Twitch for trying to gamify stream viewership. I appreciate that to a certain extent. Whether or not it helps or not, I don't know, but I appreciate it.
We'll go hog wild for gamification, man. They slobber all over that shit.
They run their
I just
nasty
saw a
tongue
thread
over that
today
shit.
from like a tiny indie dev who was like, yeah, I put my demo on Next Fest and my like average playtime dropped from 30 for my demo dropped from 30 minutes to 4 minutes and I couldn't figure out why. And then I realized that my game had been like posted on some achievement hunter site and a bunch of people had downloaded it just to get the demo, like started the demo achievement, which was the only achievement, and then just quit the game once they had it.
God. Like, I remember doing achievement hunting in the 360 day, and I just don't care anymore.
It's
I
a
did a
it's a
little bit
curse.
of it,
It's a
but
real plague. I really don't. I've never really understood how it gets its hooks into people that way.
I don't either. It's truly a mystery, I feel like. But again, like, I feel like I started to, and then very quickly was like, this is dumb, I shouldn't do this. I don't know. I realized, like, that was, like, a waste of my time. Like, I'd rather just play the game than try to go for a bunch of superfluous achievements that sometimes can, like, mean something. Like, I will commend, like, the original Halo 3's, like, efforts to, like, make them matter and make them, like, genuine achievements to be like, I'm actually proud of this and I want to share it and show it off. Which is, like, how they should be. It's just a shame that they oftentimes are not that, ever.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes if I like a game a lot and I've like finished it, I'll take a look at the achievements just to get a sense of like what else there is that I haven't done. But that's about it. That's pretty much the only time I even look at them.
Some people really just like their number go up, and I won't lie, I've been a party to number go up. When number go up correctly for me, it does go up in a way that makes me go, yes, number, go up.
I want a game where number go down.
You want... Well, that's just most survival horror, Sean.
That's true. You got me on that one.
Number usually actively goes down in survival horror. That's like the whole point. You know, there is still... I meant to switch this. I still haven't figured out what the hell this is. Finds a strange audio tape containing a guide to... containing a guided imagery experience. Oh, is this a thing that I need to look at in my collectibles? Astral plane. I don't see it, Sean. I don't think so. Also, ads about to happen. Ads are about to happen. Everybody go stretch. Go piss your britches if you need to. I don't know. I'm gonna try to figure out whatever the hell this thing is telling me to find or do. I really don't know what it's asking about. John.
It'll probably be on the map somewhere.
It's not. It sure ain't.
Can you not go to maps of like other sections?
Oh, I guess not. I guess it is. Okay, I have to go to research at extrasensory lab. Got it. Got it. We'll go there next. We'll go there next. Once the ads are started. They haven't even started yet. Have fun in ads, everybody. I hope they give you something good.
I mean, you can like make your way over there.
That's true. I could make my way over.
We're just walking.
You just walking. Oh, Oh, Kirby will enjoy the ads. Oh yeah, we appreciate that, Kirby. Why
They're
did
gonna
I...
be some hot ads. Those ads are gonna be piping hot, fresh and ready for consumption.
Get the whole tongue in there, Kirby. I'm spicy today, apparently. And Sean is bones. I'm spicy and Sean is bones.
Hmm.
Man. Do they even show Bones anymore? Does even funny Bones even play on the television anymore? Does she even say how the bones look anymore?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Probably not. That show is old.
I was gonna say, I was like, are you just now realizing that I'm talking about the very real show, Bones?
Yeah.
Bones, man, my brain really just went, it's a jungle out there. God, I can't actually remember that. Monk. I feel like out of a lot of those, I want to go back and rewatch Psych. I feel like Psych was the version of that show that I did enjoy the most. I remembered it being entertaining. I liked Sean and Gus. They were a bunch of goobasses. Oh, what did you do to Twitch? Oh my God, what did you do, Kirby?
What?
Okay, so Kirby, like, on one side, I think, like, the Twitch TV app, emote app installed. I don't remember what it's called, but on the other, it's like a string of vertical text, and it, like, broke my chat in one of the chat boxes. It's like, what the hell, Kirby?
What? That's weird.
I have no idea.
I see nothing.
HRA lab.
So did it actually tell you where you need to go on the map, or?
Ah, I need to go wherever
North.
there is. I need to go wherever that is. Yeah, but what if we run into enemies? Oh no!
These-
People are gonna watch out. People are gonna miss out on the good gameplay where I throw a rocket to that guy's head and I get hit by a rocket.
It's
There's a man in a chair! No! Nobody's getting to see this! I gotta survive for 42 seconds, Sean! This is new to me. Ow! He hit me with a rock!
I mean, you have the power to pause the game.
It's true.
This is within your control.
You're right. It's just funny. I was startled by the man in a chair.
There was a man in a chair.
I don't think I've seen that before. Have I seen that before?
I don't know what you've seen.
I don't know what I've seen. Have you seen what I've seen, Sean?
Have you seen these eyes? Our ads are over.
Our ads have been adjourned. Welcome back, everyone. I got hit by a man in a chair, and I nearly
Isaac
died.
is in the middle of death.
Oh, he's quick! Oh, fuck! Hey, don't fuck with the man in the
Isaac
chair.
got annihilated by a man in a chair.
It's really funny because, like, he doesn't animate. He just tweets.
Yeah, I mean, what's to animate? His chair's just moving around.
It's just a man in a chair. Fuck. Well, we kind of like glanced past it. What was your favorite part of Frankenstein, Sean?
Frickenstein.
Frankenstein.
I mean, I agree with you that the monsters sort of dialogue is definitely the best part of that book. I appreciated the scene at the end of Frankenstein where the monster shows up on Frankenstein's deathbed and is basically like, well, I've lost my purpose in life, and I don't really know now I'm just miserable, and it's all I have.
I remember liking that a lot too. Like, there's something very well done with that. Ow! The man in the chair hurts. Boy, do not fuck with the man in the chair. He will fuck you right up. I really appreciate how like it really ties a nice, neat bow on the kind of relationship that he ends up having with Frankenstein, and how, like, it's not a positive one. Neither of them are happy, but ironically, he really doesn't know what to do with himself, and he just wants to be validated, and if he won't be validated, he at least wants to be able to validate himself. And the only way he can do that is with Frankenstein's existence, so...
Totally mind control the chair guy.
Totally reminds you of Chairman? Is that what you said?
You should totally mind control the chairman.
I should, but I'm afraid that I'll die in the time it takes me to mind control the Chairman. But I should try to mind control Chairman next time. I'm afraid, but I'm not that afraid.
Yeah, Frankenstein is good. I did have some nitpicks with it, of various things that I found either just odd or threw me off. The biggest nitpick I would argue is that, like, it very much feels like Mary Shelley just forgot at a certain point that she was supposed to have a framing narrative. Like, ostensibly, the way that Frankenstein is written, it's like the story of a man going to the Arctic and meeting Dr. Frankenstein and writing to his distant sister about it. But as soon as Frankenstein starts telling his story, that whole framing narrative just gets completely dropped, and it just is Frankenstein telling his story as though there wasn't a framing narrative for, like, most of the rest of the novel. There's even a point where Frankenstein is like, man, I couldn't tell anybody what happened because, I mean, it would sound crazy. I mean, even if somebody told this story to me, I would think they were crazy. And it's said without a hint of irony, with no acknowledgement that he's literally saying this out loud to somebody else who's going later and sitting alone and writing it all down, transcribing it, with fully no acknowledgement of, like, yeah, that was pretty crazy and maybe I shouldn't believe him.
On top of that, thinking about it, with that in mind, because I do like that it like does the, like, memoir thing. I think that's what's interesting about it, especially if, like, it's like a really early example of that, because I think really Lovecraft at his best really masters that kind of writing, right, where it feels like somebody's, like, giving a memoir and you can't really tell whether or not they're a reliable narrator. But it is funny to also consider, like, how much of Frankenstein is somebody writing a memoir, including the part of the memoir in which the person gives you a testimonial describing how they came to be on your ship.
And there's also, like, so many layers of people telling each other their life story. There is a point in that story where the actual accurate layers of the text are, it is a story of a man writing letters to his sister about meeting a man who's telling him his life story, during which he meets with Frankenstein's monster, who tells the man his life story, during which a separate man tells his life story to Frankenstein's monster.
It's
like, what the hell is going on in this book right now? Can something happen?
Truly, Sean, it's a tapestry. You must understand. A quilt. A real layered onion, that Frankenstein.
It is.
Fuck, I don't remember who read last. You go.
Hey, so I was just wondering about the plants and research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, that janitor does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem to like it. Maybe you could just switch it up a bit. I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. And where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted. And people liked them a bit too much, if you ask me. Are we being invaded by household plants? It's worth looking into.
Oh, the classic SCP bullshit of there's so much goddamn anomalous shit happening. We don't even know if what is and isn't anomalous anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But all that said, Frankenstein itself is again like if you want a really good example of like the thesis of I think I used the right I used that word right. The thesis of like science fiction and science fiction horror. It's really hard to go farther back than Frankenstein. Like it has all the bones right in there.
It does have all the bones. I do find it interesting the way that Shelley sort of talks around. I forgot about the big brain. I find it interesting the way that Shelley sort of talks around the question of what Frankenstein's monster actually looks like and how it was constructed.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, basically all you actually know about him is that he's 8 feet tall, his parts were constructed, whatever Frankenstein had to do to assemble the pieces, he upset him very much and he prefers not to think about it. And he has one big yellow eye. And that's all you know about what he looks like. That he's so horrifying to behold that people attack him on sight.
It's funny because like even the traditional like depiction of Frankenstein is like just kind of like a big dude, right? When you really think about it, especially like the way that they present like his countenance, the monster himself, like he's not just like a reanimated body, he's like a monstrosity that's been given consciousness is really what he is.
I fully pictured him as like a necromorph for the whole story, because he's not described in a way that makes him sound even all that human.
Yeah, he's practically a Shoggoth. He's just a big, terrible flesh pile. And I still think one of the biggest takeaways that I always get that I was like, man, I did not expect this to really be also what it is at its core. Is it's less of about like the ambition of bringing life back from death and more about like the responsibility of bringing a consciousness into the world, because he's more like an automaton than he is like a zombie.
Yeah.
So I like that part of Frankenstein a lot. Is it has the monster being able to have his perspective and being able to like really show that he wrestles consciously with his decisions even when he makes clearly bad ones is like really fascinating, and still like one of the coolest things, and why it like really stuck out as like for me one of my first real forays into classical literature that made me go, there's some shit in here that I think I like. Now you just gotta read the Count of Monte Cristo, Sean. It's really good and it's worth the size of the book.
Someday, maybe.
It is kind of an endeavor. It is a book that is big on purpose, but it is very good. Nadine, send this to research for analysis. My precognitive powers. Urgent! Dr. Darling, last night I had a dream. In the dream, I was given the solution to a staffing problem I'd been presented with just yesterday. The problem is of a confidential nature and must therefore remain unclarified here. But I can assure you that the method through which I received this helpful information was undeniably paranatural. I can only draw the conclusion that I possess exceptional precognitive abilities and as such offer my services to the Bureau's research teams. We must utilize my powers for the greater good. Signed, Mr. Francis Bertram. Ah, yes.
He definitely had a very real psychic vision and didn't just solve a problem with his brain.
He really did have a psychic vision and not just sleep on it. Very reasonably sleep on it. I mean, it's the thing that I enjoy about the writing in this game so far is that all the documents are kind of goofy so far. I've really enjoyed that. There's a lot of personality put into them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh yeah, I think I was like trying to interact with the door up here, and I was like, what the hell is this for? And I like couldn't do anything with it. No, next room. Gotta go to the next room. It was a shortcut. God damn it. I'm glad that these areas aren't too big, because I do keep forgetting that there is just... Well then. There is... Good, perfect. There is just a fast travel system. I think I'm close? Extrasensory lab. Yes, yes, I want to get to the extrasensory lab. Oh no! I swear, did I just go in a circle? This looks familiar.
We love circles.
We do love circles. That's why I'm killing one right now.
Mm-hmm. To show your love.
Oh no, not the fucking chair! Wait, is he low enough? He is! Possess the chair, possess the chair, possess the chair.
Chair be chair.
Oh! Well, sorry, chair. I didn't mean to do that. Stop that. Kill my chair! Oh, my chair's still going.
Yeah,
No.
hold your chair.
Get a friend, get a friend, get a friend. Stop that. At least he seems mostly harmless. As long as I don't stand near his grenades. Oh, Sean, we also finished watching a thing. Yeah, we haven't talked about this yet. We've been watching Ping Pong and we finished it. Boy, that man does not know how to miss.
Yeah, Ping Pong is really good.
Very, very good.
I mean, it had come highly recommended from like everyone on the planet, but hey, look, the brain.
Lab was this way. Continue.
Yeah, it very much lived up to the hype. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Oh yeah.
I mean, obviously, it's a completely unique and interesting animation spectacle, but simultaneously, it's also just like a really good story about sports, but also just like any... I feel like it applies well to like any kind of creative endeavor as well, a lot of the stuff that it has to say.
Mm-hmm. I mean, ain't that just the way with that man? That now makes a lot more sense, like even with Isaacin as well in mind. He really... The creative force behind it, between like that and Isaacin, really likes to do things about like what it means to like actually have a passion for something. And that's the thing that I really liked about Ping Pong in particular. So much of that show is about examining like really discrete, like different kinds of like perspectives on being good at the same thing. and they do a really good job of dissecting it in interesting ways.
Yeah.
So,
Good news! The Dr. Turquoise tapes have arrived this week. You really should have used same-day shipping. I sent them out to Dr. Darling and Dr. Harrington to check out before we begin serious examination. If you need them right away, I'd check Darling's room in the ritual office. Can't wait to start testing Dr. Yoshimi Tokui's famous guided imagery experience.
Finally.
This should be interesting.
What is it? Guide my...
Welcome to my guided imagery experience. Lesson 1.
Am I gonna get sensory deprivated?
The forest of positive interaction.
私は徳井義美博士。私を信じて任せてください。
My name is Dr. Yoshimi Tokui. Trust my words. I'm here for you.
目を閉じて心を開いてください。あなたは浜辺に一人
I'm gonna get
佇ん
sensory
でいます
deprivated,
誰もいない
Sean.
静かな浜辺。
I'm feeling
Close your
deprivated
eyes.
already.
Open your mind and find
You
yourself.
feeling deprived right now?
さざ波の音が聞こえ、遠くにカモメが見えます。ポテトチップスの袋をつついてますね。
The waves are rolling in, and the seagulls are fighting over a discarded bag of potato chips.
ハラペーニョ味のようです。
I believe they're jalapeno flavored.
沖の方に何か見えます。森が海の上に浮かんでいます。
I see something in the middle of the ocean. They appear to be trees.
もしかしたら人を遠ざけようとする今のあなたの気持ちを暗示しているのかもしれません。
Perhaps they are ocean trees. Or perhaps they are metaphors for how you push people away.
それは何なのか
Oh.
一緒に探してみましょう。波の方に近づいてみてください。
Let's find out together. Just walk over the waves, friend.
森は寂しそうです。
Go
話し
back.
かけて
I
みませ
can't
ん
go
か
The
back.
trees look lonely.
I
Why
can't
don't you talk
escape.
to them?
Talk to the
Let's talk
trees.
to them.
森にささやきかけましょう。あなたは愛されるに値すると、
The tree.
誰もが愛されるに値すると
Ooh.
森もうなずいています。
You whisper to the trees. You tell them that they deserve love, that everyone deserves love. The trees agree.
木々は健康になり、お互いに愛を育んでいくのでしょう。
They will now go on to form healthy, respectful relationships with other trees,
Well, good.
shrubs.
That's good.
whatever they prefer.
さあ、森をそっとしておいてあげましょ
Now let's leave these trees to their love.
う。覗き見は失礼ですからね。
Voyeurism is
お
impolite.
や、何か不穏なものを感じま
What
す。
the fuck?
何でしょ
I sense a disturbance in our love garden.
Oh, that's good. I should run at it.
う。行ってみましょ
Maybe I
う。
shouldn't
森
run
の
at
危機
it.
かもしれません。
Maybe I should
行っ
run
てみま
at
し
it.
ょう。
Go find it. Do not let it darken our forest of emotions.
I really did think it was just a car driving at me.
フォークリフトです。この森にはふさわしくありません。巨大なタイヤでビーチ
Good
に
news
流さ
it
れて
was.
しまいます。
was a
A
forklift.
forklift. It does not like the tree's romance. It is ruining our lovely beach with its hateful tires.
なんという
Oh
こと
my
でしょう
god. That was actually kind of spooky. What the
あの
fuck?
カモメには家族がいます。
It ran over one of the gulls. Such bloodshed.
Oh no,
Turn
how
off
did
the
this game
machine.
know I have
That girl had
forklift
a
trauma? Sean, how did it know? Is this Silent
こ
Hill's
こに
Shattered
赤ちゃんがいる
Memories?
奥さんへのプレゼントとしたあの機械を止めなければ。
The potato chips were for his pregnant wife. The forklift must be stopped.
Oh, man, that forklift is... Oh, forklift is moving.
Hell yeah, dude. You're defeating the forklifts.
I'm destroying the forklifts. Forklifts of the mind cannot be are no match for the forklift in my heart.
やりましたね。あの恐ろしい機械は止まりました。
You did it. The murderous machine will kill no more. The trees can love undisturbed.
フォークリフトも孤独な木々ももうありません。 あなたの心は安らぎと慈愛に満たされているはずです。
Our beach is no place for forklifts or lonely trees. Your mind is a safe haven for love.
心が穏やかに健康になった感じはありますか？
Doesn't that feel nice?
I
Aren't you feeling
guess.
healthier?
さて、もう
I
時
feel
間のようです。
Uh-huh.
感受性の豊かなあな
Because
たのまま
everybody's
で
minds feel
来てください。
opened.
Oh my. It seems we're all out of time. Stay receptive, friend.
Stay receptive. Stay receptive. I'm gonna tell people to stay receptive from now on.
That actually was relaxing. And strangely insightful.
Was it, Jesse? Maybe for you. Oh, I guess there's another one. Hold on, guys. There's another one.
You gotta have the full extrasensory experience, man.
The next one. Oh, I'm guessing I need... Oh, okay. I now need to... I gotta go find the ritual... I gotta go to the ritual office. It's a... I forget that it's a railgun. See, I didn't actually know if it did wall pen, actually. I was not sure on that. Oh no. Oh, battery. Oh no. Ah! I meant chair, I said tree. The trees
You
are
did
still
say
occupying
tree.
my
I
mind.
was just about to start unpacking the implications of that after our little guided meditation you just had. I think it means that you hate love. I think it means you're homophobic.
Dog. You're not supposed to know. Oh, he's not dead. Oh, why
there's
aren't you
two of
dead?
them.
Oh, there was a second one?
Yeah.
I gotta remember I have a shield. I gotta remember I have a shield. It'd probably be useful for specifically those guys. Whoops. But yeah, ping pong. I highly recommend ping pong the animation. Quite good. If you also haven't seen Eyes of Kid, also quite good. I wonder, and then we haven't seen. I think Tatami is the third one. I thought he had an association with Don Don, but apparently not.
He does not.
He does not.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed what little of Tatami Galaxy I saw long ago, so I'm definitely interested in finally getting back to that at some point. Especially given that, I mean, he's on pace to be one of my all-time favorite anime directors, like, or just directors in general, really, because Isaacin and Ping Pong are fantastic.
I mean, for me, it's still summer, like things like Satoshi Kon, obviously, and
Sure.
oh man, the man who does so many pieces of work that I adore so much. God, why can't I think of it all of a sudden? I'm the worst.
Miyazaki.
No, the guy who did Pat Labor and
Mamoru. I don't remember his other name, but Mamoru is
Mamoru? Yeah,
one of his names.
great.
Um,
Ow.
yeah, he's good, quite good.
He gave me Pat Labor 1 and 2, which are a weird two sides of a coin that go something along the lines of, this is a really fun movie with some really interesting parts in it, straight to, this is one of the most serious movies I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was so funny the experience we had with that, because we watched Pat Labor 1 and we were like, oh, that was dumb and fun, and then we were like, hey, friends, do you want to have like a dumb fun time with us? Let's watch the sequel to Pat Labor. And then it was super serious and like philosophical, and we were like, oh, oops.
Oops.
I mean,
like,
we
it was
love
still,
it.
It was still really good, but
not
yeah.
what we build this as.
I mean, that scene of them watching the fucking tape is hysterical, though. That movie still has a sense of humor that I love. Holy shit. I can't remember the context. What was it? It was like some weird voyeurism tape that had like evidence on it, and like somebody came to the like police with evidence of like something that was happening, and the evidence they got for like whatever like weird jet that they were trying to figure out what it was on some weird like porno tape.
Oh yeah, it was like they recorded over part of some kind of weird. Yeah, I forgot about that.
It's so funny. Everyone's faces in that shot is so deadpan, and the guy just going, "Hold on, give it a minute." It's so good.
Yeah, that was a good one. I forgot about that scene.
That movie and that movie, trust us, is like a very serious movie. Like, it has a couple moments of like levity and jokes, like them going out to like the to like the supermarket to like stock up for the kind of like shutdown that they were getting prepared for and everything. Like, I think that was like a genuine, like, supposed to be a genuine, like, fun and like endearing moment. It's just also followed by one of the most haunting sequences in any film I've ever seen.
Uh-huh.
And it's really good. I mean, oh, that reminds me, I need to find the track from that scene, because it's really good and scary.
Yeah, I fully agree that like military parade thing is parade is a weird word to have used there, but you know what I mean.
The military occupation, yeah.
Is, well, it's not just an occupation,
right,
per se, but yes, that is a very, very affecting sequence.
Yes.
And that dude is great at those kind of just like set pieces where like there's no dialogue, there's no like explicit narrative purpose to the plot, so much as just like a textural thing that speaks to the heart of the moment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And, hey, God, without getting too much into it or spoiling it, it just is such a... Haunting is the only way I can describe it because of the way that it's presented with so much normalcy. It's a nightmare to look at. I feel like I'm someplace I shouldn't be, Sean.
That seems good.
Maybe this is where the ritual division is? I don't know. We're about to find out. I definitely haven't been down here. I didn't even know this literal Last of Us dungeon was down here.
It is very Last of Us.
Hello. Did I accidentally, like, progress the story?
Under quarantine.
Friendlies.
Go in there without talking to Underhill first. Even if you have, I still wouldn't go in.
Okay. Doing it anyways.
Excuse me?
Oh.
Are you lost?
No. Well, yes, actually.
Literally, yes.
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
She clearly doesn't know who she's talking to.
Shouldn't it be
Yes,
safe
the
room?
answer is yes.
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are. The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
Any samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit, where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need. Here. You'll find them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
Oh
Thanks.
man, that's such a powerful response to somebody telling you
Try
their
not to
name.
transport any spores outside the infected
Sure it
area.
is. I'm glad for you. Good for you.
Yeah, very good for you.
Progress report. Active threshold. Wait, did I read last? What?
I don't fucking know.
But do you want to read? I'm the one to hog the reading.
Go!
Progress report. Active threshold. Mold research. Summary. So you want to know how my mold research is getting on, Casper? Here it is. Microscopic organisms, similar in appearance to, construct the architecture of the mold. I do not understand if these are the original disseminators of the mold or are bitten by some fungal infection. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I have ever seen. I theorize there is a mold source located somewhere on our side of the threshold, rooted here to accelerate growth in our dimension. I refer to this yet unknown source as Mold 1. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption of itself. Oh. It propagates in the chest cavity and quickly subsumes the entire body, seizing control of motor functions. This behavior was not observed when I first arrived, which means the mold has adapted to our presence, targeting our biological imperatives as a way to spread. It is a truly ingenious little thing. A full report will be ready soon. Keep your slacks on.
It's pica mold.
It's pica mold. You start to eat your hands.
Well, no, you start to eat it.
Oh. And then it eats you.
Dr. Darling's recently penned essay titled contains some glaring omissions that I feel I must shed a light on. Firstly, the entire premise of the essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau, while the mold is actively hostile, to use his words. We cannot determine the worth of these dimensions and their life forms using bureaucratic definitions. Secondly, the mold is much more beneficial than some rock. Good God. If creating the mold were reconfigured in their purpose, the structures they could build would rival the greatest skyscrapers. The mold's resistance to various strains of disease we've attempted to introduce could be derived into... Yes, admittedly, this application is more difficult than picking up a rock and gluing it to a wall, but I pause to wonder when the Bureau lost its eagerness for a challenge.
That's what they're doing with all the black rock.
Yeah, they're using them to make the safety vaults, the panic rooms.
Oh yeah. Hello, Rhea. How's it going down there? Enjoying the mold so far? Settling back into life at the old FBC? I also wanted to ask how your coffee with Emily went. She's a star on the rise, incredibly bright, extremely intuitive. But I want to hear what you thought of her. I think you two could be very good on a project together. Could learn a lot from each other. Let's get together and chat about it soon. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. I'm sure you could think of anything besides the mold right now. You always were a woman of focus. I always admired that about you. Talk soon, Casper.
I'm sure you can't think of anything but the mold right now.
You can think of anything but the mushrooms.
You think of anything, Lisa.
You think of everything. You think of anything like...
Omnithing? What?
Omnithing.
The all thing.
Down here. Suddenly I'm really
That's so sweet.
Well, I hope I didn't need that. I hit every button I meant to hit.
Jesse wants to eat the mold.
She can try. It's probably not good for her.
Pink Flamingo, AI-46KE. Agents noticed a transient, commonly found outside the entrance to the Bureau headquarters, would carry the item and loudly claim to be responsible for the lack of inclement weather. Frequency of these claims attracted the personal interest of Dr. Darling. In interviews disguised as casual conversations, the transient reported that the item gives me clouds when it's hot and sun when it's not. An event of note occurred during a heavy downpour when the vagrant was witnessed performing a possible ritual with the item. See file PAI 1372 for a detailed observation. Dr. Darling reported a wait of seconds before the rain stopped. The vagrant was seized the next day. After he was found to possess no and was released. The item remains in Bureau custody under suspicion of altered status, though this has still not been proven. All known variations of identification formulas have failed to elicit a response from the item.
Oh no. He had no balls. He lost his balls. That's clearly what a redaction of that size would indicate.
Definitely. I appreciate about this game the way that
Are those people?
it's very interested in sort of exploring the space between legitimate supernatural phenomenon and superstition, and that the existence of one would not preclude the other. And in fact, they would probably there would be even more superstition if real supernatural stuff happened.
Ow. Yeah. Like, I mean, like, so much of this game so far has like put a light on that, right? Of like being like, hey, I think I've got supernatural powers because clearly supernatural stuff is all over the place, so that must be the explanation. Which I do enjoy as well. Boy, will here hurt.
Found the level 6 bad zone.
Yeah, I probably should leave. They seem to be kicking my ass. It seems to be a side area. Also check. Yeah, it does not seem to be taking me to where I want to go, so I should probably leave.
This is not the ritual office.
This is in fact not the ritual office. What grows near fresh corpses, near toilets, televisions, staircases, and the pit. Well, I hope I found...
So I wonder if they talk back in ways.
Yeah, I haven't found that yet. I was like, I definitely don't know what that looks like. I swear to hell. I was about to be like, is it right up there?
I mean, I think you'll know when you start finding them.
You'll know when you know. Oh, I see. There is a battery. Where is the battery?
You're a battery.
I'm a battery. I'm filled with a bunch of tiny cells that generate energy till they die.
I mean, pretty much.
Well, back up we go. Back up the big scary hole.
Ahoy, mateys.
Boy, ye mateys, is I, the elevator pirate, here with another story.
Oh, please do tell. I love a good story.
When you're riding up and down yon cascading tides of the elevator system, you meet many a folk.
Thank you for the story. That was so good.
I had to eat at least 3 pigeons to survive the last week.
Oh, thank you, Willem.
Oh, is that why his teeth look like that? They're perfect for eating birds.
Oh, talking about Frankenstein, there's a connection here, trust me.
Trusting you.
I found out recently that there's a Frankenstein movie that just came out. That it released just like earlier this week. That is directed by Guillermo del Toro. And starring Oscar Isaac and Mia Goth. So that's exciting for me.
Yeah, that does actually sound really good. Apropos.
Mm-hmm. Also, Ari lied to me and said that it had Christian Bale as the monster. It does not have Christian Bale as the monster.
Who does it have as the monster? The monster person?
Jacob Elordi. I don't know.
I don't know who that is. I have no idea.
Oh, it's the dude from Saltburn. I see.
Still don't know what that is, I think. Yeah, I have no idea.
It's fine. I think it was a little overrated, but it's a pretty good movie. A pretty good little black comedy thriller thing.
Gotcha. Also, I think.
But anything with Oscar Isaac and Mia Goth, I'm 1,000% in for, and the two of them in a Del Toro Frankenstein adaptation, I'm way in for.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds incredible.
At the very least, the monster is gonna be a fucking nightmare. So we might finally find out what Frankenstein's monster is supposed to look like.
Auditory Experience 84C, Poets of the Fall, My Dark Disquiet. Answer questions within 2 minutes of listening. Did the song elicit any particular memories? If so, elaborate. Did you at any point feel a strong emotion? If so, what emotion? Did a clear image of a weapon appear in your mind during the song? If so, elaborate. Provide a detailed description of your current surroundings as you see them. Have you ever heard the murmur of voices when no one is present? If so, what did they say? Do you hear them now? Please choose one from each of the following pairs. 1 or 2, A or B, day or night, apple or orange, burn out or fade away.
Apple or orange. This is a harrowing room.
This is the room where you listen to my dark fantasy, my beautiful dark twisted fantasy, or whatever they said it was called. God, Kanye West would make an SCP. If there's not an SCP that's just a Kanye West album, then I'm gonna make one.
Well, there is an SCP that I believe is a Tupac song or a Tupac album.
Tupac? Interesting.
It's like Tupac's spirit trapped inside of one of his records.
Oh, sure. Okay. The ghost of Tupac.
Which probably is unsurprising, but that is more common than maybe you would expect. I feel like there's a couple of those that is a person inside of a thing that they represented at one point.
Sure.
Hi, Carla. How does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos of his? I mean,
I just want to take a moment to acknowledge that Isaac inserted an entire word, not even in the middle of a sentence. The very first word of the document that he said was a word he invented.
What did I say?
You said, "How does it strike you?"
See, Sean, you can't be mad at me for taking a long time to read. I'm fucking bad at it. Does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos of his? I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong, beats a day in the lab. Plus, it's always great to work with you. Oh yeah, I finished the comparative analysis of the 2 black rock samples you sent. The prism, or whatever you called it. I found them in the usual place, under C for Carla. A handy mnemonic device, right? Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data. I'll gladly explain. Maybe we could chat about it over some drinks or dinner even. I can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we could go together after work sometime. I'm free tomorrow. All the best, Hubert. Hubbard. Is that Hubbard up there right now? Is that Hubbard up there? Hubbarding above?
Mm-hmm. Good job. That was a good one. So proud of you.
Thank you. God, there's an orb. I see you over there. Being menacing.
How dare you shoot orb?
Ow. Something about these guys. They feel like they can almost one-shot me.
I mean, they never one-shot you, so that's just a lie.
Almost one-shot. They can two-shot me, because I very well will die if I'm not careful.
Oh! He might be the last guy. Well.
See, this is why I didn't want to do that, because I was like, I was pretty sure that it stuns somebody when I'm doing that, but it turns out it does not actually stun somebody while I'm doing that.
I mean, A, now you've learned, and B, I didn't tell you to force choke that guy, or force bind blast that guy.
I just wanted to make it submissive. Oh, am I supposed to
Where are we headed?
I think I'm supposed to go up. I don't think I've gone up yet. Oops.
I mean, the signs generally tell you where things are.
Yeah, I gotta read the signs. It's better than the fucking map. This is Dr. Darling's office. This is dimensional research. I just haven't been in here. What the hell is this? That's probably fine. Yeah, this is probably fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay.
You confused the big door.
I did confuse the big door.
Possibly changing labyrinth. You never pass through.
I was not expecting this to be as freeform, actually. I was not expecting to be able to explore this much on my own. Whoa.
Yeah, it'll tell you where to go, but if you just decide to go somewhere, it doesn't lock a huge amount off from you. Also, welcome to my favorite part.
Hello.
Probably my favorite implementation of this concept.
Interesting. Got a room with several pictures. Whoa. Oh, that's very cool. Interesting. And we're back at the beginning? Yes, we're back at the beginning. Boy, I sure do know how I got here. Ah. Oh! Well, sorry.
Wow. So rude.
That would elucidate something, but actually it did nothing. You sassy piece of shit. Mad at me for hurting its paintings.
It is.
Now that closed. Why did that close? Now I'm back at the beginning. Okay, this is kind of Lost Woods. Question is... Okay. That goes that way. Interesting. Okay. Back at the start. Fuck.
It's possible you may not have enough badges to train this area. I don't actually remember what the deal is.
All of the pictures in this room are the same. Okay. Yeah, this is back at the beginning. Okay, this one opens that one. Goes this way. And this goes back to the beginning. Huh. Can't go that way yet. I think it's on a cycle? Yes, it is on a cycle. Yeah, and so far it can't let me go anywhere else, though. Probably not yet. Well, that's helpful, Ashtray Maze. Oh my god, there's so much more to that area. Holy shit. Anyways, we're trying to get to the ritual office. We're just having a hard time even figuring out how to get to the ritual. Oh, nuts.
Well, that doesn't help.
And there's an orb. There's an orb. Ow. Darling, I'm in your office. You're up.
Examination of paranatural topics, the astral plane and objects of power. The Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transport users into the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that a potential receptacle determined by Jungian archetypes in the collective subconscious would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an AWE occurred in its vicinity, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entity. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through the objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully, the truth will emerge.
Boy, it's always so jarring to me that they just use the term astral plane. It's such a specific thing.
Hi, ads.
Hi, ads.
What's the deal with the Hadron resonance anyway?
He's looking good. He's looking good. Oh, we'll see you back in ads in a minute. Oh good, more of this shit. There's a Poozle inside of here.
Listening to your conversations.
He's doing really well.
doing great. I don't know what you're saying, Sean. He seems to be doing great in here. Look at how good and order. Man, this office is kind of massive. Jesus.
I mean, it is part office, part library, part laboratory.
The thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified not water might pour in, and you'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be
Oh, that's reassuring.
painless. Kidding.
It'll actually be incredibly painful and slow.
We're making more.
Interesting. Oh, we also started the rain. We started the rain. What have you thought of the rain thus far?
Scavenger's Rain.
Yes.
I've liked it so far. It's, I always enjoy a good, weird setting and, you know, weird creatures and weird nature and sort of, exploration. So it's right up my alley. I really like Levi. Levi is my precious child, and I will, if anything happens to them, I'll kill everyone in this room and then myself.
Uh-huh. I won't say anything. Shit. Yeah, no, that it's been quite, it caught me off guard even a little bit, because, like, I really like what it does with a lot of the hypothetical kind of, like, alien life and everything. And the characters themselves are good. I like a lot of them. I think they do a good job of handling them, like, in a survival situation like that. And I think there's a lot that the show does well in, like, not explicitly, like, having to tell, like, the viewer that they are, like, in a survival situation in which they figured out at some point that they need to interface with the environment, even if they really don't want to, and I like that element of the show. It also gives a very interesting vibe to the whole alien atmosphere being much more, like, having a sense of logic to it, whilst still feeling very alien and different.
Yeah, I've enjoyed the way that this show tries to construct little miniature ecologies.
Mm-hmm.
There's a sense that the things that live in this place have their own, like, natural food chain and stuff. So it's good. It's good.
Yeah, and it makes a bit of contrast for our presence. The character human presence is actually establishing that really the humans are the aliens in this situation. They're the ones that are foreign. And ads are done. Welcome back, everyone. Go watch Scavenger's Reign. It's really good.
Ravager's Skein.
Ravager's Skein. Alternative perspective, objects of power and their astral connections. Summary. Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a direct connection to an entity or group of entities that we have little information on, or little that I am allowed to access. In his written reports, he states that there is a clear link between these objects of power and the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His works suppose these links are innate, a fact ingrained into every of objects, such as the hotline or the service weapon. But what if the particular objects were never linked to but had that connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such direct contact with Isn't it strange that using the service weapon Or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director, or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume that this involvement by the is a natural fact and not something more... There's a lot of reading to be had. I mean, is it the
Some
piss?
entity related to the oldest house, perhaps?
Maybe. This is just impressive. I'm apparently just jungle gymming all over inside of his office. He wouldn't like one bit of that.
He would find it, disruptive.
Uh-huh.
Utilization of paranatural elements, resonance. Resonance. It's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. But what if the vibration is conscious? What could a force like that do?
It's the Force.
Open the door to... I've called... The... emits a force that is far beyond the forces we've previously dealt with. It has shown me so much that I have to wonder, is resonance the key element in all altered phenomenon? AWEs, altered items, objects of power, do they share a common... that we've yet to observe, yet to discover? We can harmonize control points. What else would the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer this whole time?
What question are you asking, Mr. Doctor, sir? Dear darling, I suspect my colleague, Dr. Harrington, has already contacted you, asking for an increase in her department's budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel. All fuss, but no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, more tangible data, more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. Just think of what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of a single malt, so I've left a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Yours in admiration, Dr. Abraham Lewis. You think... have you ever heard of somebody named Abraham? I don't know if people are allowed to be named Abraham anymore. We got the one good one.
No, yeah, that name seems well and truly dead.
Uh-huh. Along with others that are also very reasonably not used anymore for probably good reason.
I don't think I know what joke you're making.
Ain't never heard nobody named Genghis no more.
Sure, okay. The parallel you're drawing between Abraham Lincoln and Genghis Khan is...
dubious.
It's certainly something. It's raised some questions in my mind.
All it matters is that you have to make your name be the name for the rest of history, and then no one can ever use your name again without thinking of that person, Sean.
I mean, Abraham is a biblical name.
Wow, he got it quite... Damn! You're not wrong. I mean, you are correct. I was thinking of Mr. Lacombe.
Yeah, I mean, I was well aware of who you were referring to.
Lankin. I think everybody made fun of him.
He was a Lankin boy.
I was gonna say, you think anybody made fun of him for how tall he was and called him Lankin?
Probably. They didn't have much to entertain themselves back then, aside from wordplay.
Uh-huh. I wonder what the first recorded pun was. Just so that way I can be mad about it.
There's definitely one on like a cave wall somewhere.
Uh-huh.
It has to be almost as old as language itself.
I mean, there's always the famous, God, the chairman are elusive. There's always that famous, I want to say it was like a Scandinavian, like, artifact that they found. Oh, that was just a time. That, like, they spent, like, scientists spent years deciphering, like, it was like 15 feet up or something, and then they deciphered it, and it turned out all it said up there is this is tall or this is high or something. Or maybe just the word tall.
That's good.
Uh-huh.
I mean, truly, Dark Souls is emulating historical archaeology through its community notes.
Uh-huh.
If our ancient ancestors could have written "try finger but whole," they would have.
I'm sure they, like, have you seen some medieval paintings? Surely. Medieval paintings are a fucking nightmare to behold. That's I need to go.
This is part of the reason why The Handmaiden is such a good movie.
Wow, I thought it was a book.
What?
Oh, I'm thinking of The Handmaid's Tale. Thought of the wrong one. I thought of the wrong one, John. Yes, The Handmaid. I forgot. I got the wrong one. I got the wrong one.
I mean, The Handmaid's Tale is also excellent, but for very different reasons.
Yes, I do need to watch. I do need to read The Handmaid's Tale. It's been referenced a lot recently, Sean. I think I need to read it.
Yeah, well, it's been referenced a lot recently because there was a mini-series TV adaptation, which maybe I'll watch at some point. I've heard it was pretty good. But that's why it's being referenced a lot.
I mean, aside from other things that I hear it compared to about. I have no context, though, so I don't know what that book is about.
I need to preface this by saying I haven't seen the show adaptation, so I don't know if the show deliberately highlights any particular element of the setting or not, but part of what makes The Handmaid's Tale work and simultaneously makes it kind of weird to be like literal Handmaid's Tale shit is that every element of the Handmaid's Tale setting is taken from a real life thing that we already do. It's basically just every worst possible aspect of every religious community in the world all packaged together into one society.
That sounds like a nightmare.
It's pretty terrible, and it is very true to life. But so I'm always a little confused what people mean when they're like, literally Handmaid's Tale, because I'm like, yeah, everything in Handmaid's Tale is happening in the real world, aside from like a couple of the most extreme consequences of mashing all of that stuff together. Like, probably 80% of what happens in that book is just the real world that already exists.
Realer than fiction. Yay.
Yeah, but I don't know, like I said, I don't know if the show, because the show is the reason that that's like in the public consciousness so much recently. And I don't know if the show highlights any particular element of that or not.
Gotcha. Yeah, I just straight up didn't know there was a show that came out recently, yeah.
I don't know how recent it is anymore, but yeah, it was a few years ago. Thank you for the file. It was very helpful. I've re-archived it with the BlackRock research in case you need to refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expect my availability for those to decrease in the future, however, as my analysis of the newly discovered BlackRock variant is reaching a critical point. Hope you'll be able to attend them still. Darling still seems to be under a lot of pressure lately, so I'm sure you would appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I do not have any questions. Thank you for the expeditious delivery. Regards, Research Specialist Dr. Carla Vaughn.
The FBC is doing great. It's doing fantastic. And did I make it? I found it.
Embracing the erratic, an audio journey. This must be one of those sensory tank tapes.
Rituals. Obsessive-compulsive disorder, hoarding, anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply the result of mental illness, sometimes the individuals are simply performing called rituals. The of rituals can vary. Numerology, dream logic, forfeiture, verbal formulae, receptive action, and causal tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Some rituals are consistent, such as pulling the light switch cord 3 times to enter the motel, but some are erratic. While most people engage in minor rituals every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are all the results of daily rituals. Individuals who recognize a deeper meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of the paranatural world, and, when located, should be considered for employment at the Bureau. They haven't even referenced 1D class. Are you sure this is the SCP Foundation? It seems a little bit too ethical for me, Sean. Everyone knows.
Truly the paragon of ethics.
Uh-huh.
Wow, she didn't even reach the button.
Nope. She's a telekinetic. Are you saying that if you didn't have telekinetic powers that you wouldn't just kind of generally wave in the direction of something you wanted done? Just, it would do it. You wouldn't have to be precise anymore, probably.
That's true.
Now let's see if I can remember how to get there. I think I remember how to get there. I'm relatively certain.
You didn't realize this was a Metroidvania, did you?
No, my weakness. You know I have such a lack of spatial awareness. I could never play those.
It is the worst genre.
Uh-huh. They've only ever made one game. And they can never make another one. And it's
now
never gotten
curious
better.
what one game it was.
I'll never tell. Oh, I didn't come over here.
Darling here, some of you are curious why I had these sensory deprivation tanks installed. I thought I'd shed some light on the subject. Maybe some of you have heard of a Dr. Yoshimi Tokui, the man behind the hugely popular guided imagery experience tapes. Apparently, his tapes go beyond the normal meditative qualities of such things, but create genuine hallucinatory visions in some listeners. Or so the reports say. We brought these tanks in to test Dr. Tokui's tapes for ourselves. Plus, there may be some stress-relieving uses for the staff down the road. I think we could all benefit from some time in a dark, enclosed space, don't you? If you have any more questions, feel free to stop by my office. You know where it is.
I don't know what you mean by that, darling. I don't know what you do inside of small, enclosed, dark spaces. I don't know if I want to know. Dr. Yoshimi Tokui. Yoshimi Tokui, a Japanese citizen residing in Tokyo, has produced a series of guided imagery experience audio recordings that have gained notable popularity around the globe. Due to his unusually swift rise in fame, along with reports of vivid accompanying the use of his tapes, investigation sector staff were asked to look into Dr. Tokui. It's hard for me to say, I don't know why. Dr. Tokui's background. We found no past incident with an altered occurrence, nor any evidence of involvement with an altered organization. However, agents that attended a signing event reported when hearing Dr. Tokui speak. We recommend that the research team obtain an audio recording of Dr. Tokui's voice and perform any and all relevant analyses. Based on the findings, the investigation sector will determine next steps regarding Dr. Tokui, as well as his eligibility for the Prime Candidate program. His name really fucked with me. His name really fucked with me. Okay, it is Tokui. I wasn't sure if it was like a weird, like, smashing of the ui together into one syllable or not. Tokui.
I mean, you'd run it together as much as is reasonable, but it's just
Embracing the erratic and cardio journey. What is this for?
Welcome to my guided
Jesse, I think you
imagery
know what
experience.
it's for. Well, I think you know possibly what it's for.
Right. We can assume some of what it's for, but
Embracing the erratic.
私は徳井義美博士。私を信じて
Nowhere.
任せてください。
My name is Dr. Yoshimi Tokui. Trust my words. I'm here for you.
目を閉じて心を開いてください。想
Thank
像してみてください。
you.
あなたは
Thank you,
閑
Tokui.
散とした浜辺にいます。
Now, close your eyes, open your mind, and find yourself on a deserted beach.
波が岩に打ち寄せ、カモメたちが旋回しながら近づいてきます。
The waves are crashing against the rocks, and the gulls are circling overhead.
This
drawing
man
ever
really likes
closer.
his beaches,
カモ
huh?
メたちが怖いですか？大丈夫。彼らは危害を加えません。
Are you scared of birds?
No.
If so, please try not to be.
自動販売機があります。あなたは喉が渇いています。
Look, a vending machine. You must be thirsty.
さあ、渇
Thirsty,
きを
but it's so
潤しに
far
行きましょう。
away.
Let us go quench your thirst.
Look at it off in the distance.
あなたのお気に入りのソーダがあります。ボタンを押してみましょう。
They have your favorite soda. You know the one.
It's
Press the button.
my favorite soda. Dr. Pepper.
自動販売機が逃げていきます。
I actually don't know what my
ください。
favorite
The
soda is off
machine
the top
has
of my
run
head.
off with your favorite soda. Chase it.
Give me my Dr.
my
Pepper.
favorite soda is probably a root
あなた
beer.
が世界で一番好きな飲み物です。
Are you an
Fight for it.
A&W? I think
This is your
A&W.
favorite soda in
Aside
the
from
whole
like,
world.
actually, I know what my favorite
人を殺してで
goddamn
も
root
手
beer
に
is.
入れ
What's
る
wrong with
そ
me?
れ
I
く
just
らい
haven't
好
had
き
it in
な
a
はず
long
です。
time. IBC kicks
走って
ass.
ください。
The soda you kill a
Yeah,
man
that's fair.
for. Hurry, run.
I
Soda.
think I would
Yeah.
kill a man for an IBC actually right now. It's really good.
ソ
I
ーダ
haven't
が
had
出
it
てき
in
ました。
such a long time.
やった。
The soda tumbles out. Victory.
あ、ちょっと待ってください。これは違う種類です。
But wait, it's not the right kind.
いや、このソーダを試してみましょう。
I guess you'll have to try something new.
きっと気に入るはずです。
Go on. You might like it.
美味しいですよね。新しいお気に入りができました。
How delicious. This is your new favorite soda.
新しいものに挑戦する
Good.
とき
I'm
こそ
glad.
人生の一番素敵な部分を発見できます。
When you try new things, you sometimes discover the best of life has to offer.
それがソーダのレッスンです。
That's a soda lesson for you.
今度は別の自
Thank
意
you
識
for
に
the
目を
soda
向けてみましょ
lessons.
う。
Ah, another personal realization awaits.
走ってください。運動することは良いことです。
Hurry over. Run. Exercise is good for you.
You're right.
したいで
Exercise
す
is good
いつ
for
もだっ
me.
たらとてもびっくりしますよね。
It's a dead
That's
person. This
a
would
dead
normally
man.
be quite an upsetting thing to find, yes?
Yeah, that would be upsetting, Sean. I've never seen a
Do
dead
not
man
worry.
before.
You are safe.
ちょっと死体に触ってみませんか？
Why don't you try touching the dead person?
I would
面白い
that.
起きるかもし
That.
れません。
It could be interesting.
It could be interesting. Aren't you
this is-
interested?
Sean, this game knows the sins that I've committed.
なんてことだ。死体がたくさん出てきました。どこから来たんでしょう。
Oh, merciful gods. Dozen of more corpses appeared.
Dozens of more
ひど
corpses.
い匂いです。恐ろしい。
No.
ここはもう今までの浜辺
All
はあ
the
りま
eye
せん
can。
Oh, the
see.
stench. The horror. This beach will never be the same.
なんで死体になんて触ったんですか。はあ最悪の間違いを犯しましたね。
Why did you touch the dead person? You
Uh,
made a
the
grave
game
mistake.
knows. No, the
死体を
game
隠して
knows, Sean.
間違いを正してください。
Fix your mistake by hiding it.
死体を埋めて
Oh, yeah,
腐
yeah.
敗した心をきれいにしてください。
Bury these bodies. Clean your mind of the rot.
Sean, I never killed that man. Sean, I never killed that man.
恐ろしい体験でしたね。でもまた一つ学びました。
That was scary, wasn't it? And yet, you learned another lesson.
怖
Yeah.
いものには理由があります。
You're scared of some things for a reason.
本
Oh,
能に
yeah.
耳を傾けて
It was definitely
世界は
metaphorical, Sean,
気まぐれ
right?
で冷たいという事実を認めてください。
Listen to your instincts. Accept that the world is random and cold.
Yeah, it's right. It is random and
Fear is
cold.
useful.
Sometimes you just reach out and kill a man. It happens.
良い学びも悪い学びも
Lots of good lessons today. Some things are good, some are bad.
少しは人生の残酷さに対処できると思いません
Don't you
か？
feel more prepared for uncaring cruelty of life?
私はできるようになりました。
I know I do.
これでセラピーを終わります。
This concludes my guided imagery therapy.
あなたは徳井義美博士に認められました。これでこの荒れ狂う世界を探検できるはずです。
You are now approved by Dr. Yoshimi Tokui to explore this rotating rock we call Earth.
幸運を
Before you
祈ります
didn't have permission,
歩
but
みを
now
止
you
めず
definitely
旅
can.
を
You're
続け
prepared.
てください。徳井
Go outside, eat a
義美
bird.
Good luck, Star Wanderer. Stay actualized. And see you next time.
Oh, that was kind of creepy.
They actualized.
They actual.
Feel better, Jesse?
Yeah, I'm Jesse fucking Faden. You're the best, Dr. Yoshimi.
I don't know if that's the response I would have after having that, but I'm glad for you, Jesse. I'm glad for you. Oh, my nemesis, the man in the chair. Where did he go?
He sat down.
Wait, really? Where did he go? Alright. Definitely the railgun. Just use it as such. Ow. Is this my chair? What's funny is the chair fucks me up, but I find that the chair does not seem to be that much help from what I can tell.
They seem to not do. It seems like in general, mind-controlled enemies don't do that much damage. They're more useful for drawing aggro, which the chair doesn't really do.
Been betrayed by the chair.
The chair truly remains your greatest nemesis.
Log. Hello, senior agent. I'm sorry I do this. Have a printer. He's dead. Oh god, another goddamn chair. Ooh, that was a fun effect.
There.
Excuse me? I'm glad I hit everything but him. Miss. Ow.
Bang.
I will say, I don't know what was happening to me earlier, that I kept on getting, like, almost nearly killed by those chair guys in one hit. I do not know what was happening there. But hey, he was fine now. Turns out, oh, it was counter damage, Sean. Turns out it was counter damage.
Fucking Bloodborne. Come on, man.
Gotta hate, always gotta hate counter damage.
Yeah.
It's the worst mechanic in any video game.
It might be.
What's funny is counter damage is bad, but counter systems are good. I think it depends on the implementation, and I think part of the problem is You can do counter damage, and so can everything else. I think that's part of the problem, is that everything else can do counter damage.
Yeah, I mean, it just contributes to the game feeling arbitrary, right? Like, it's a game that wants you to be aggressive, but then if you're aggressive, then you get one shot more easily. It's like, okay, well, the fuck do you want me to do then?
Not make bad decisions, I guess, Sean.
Would that I could, but...
Mm-hmm. And I feel
well,
like
congratulations, you've completed therapy. You're fully
I've
self-actualized.
I've self-actualized. I can't be haunted by that corpse anymore. I put it into the ground.
You buried it.
Uh-huh.
Pope wants us to compile all of Darwin's
corrupted organisms very sober.
Hey, I found a bunch of mushrooms in the basement. Do you know anything about that?
Hi, Jesse.
Wait. What? Huh? Did I break it? Am I stupid? Is this not Marshall? No, this is Pope. Fuck, I spoke to the wrong person. I'm sorry.
It was confusing because Marshall was trying to talk to you.
Data entries from the past month.
She wants us to crack Darwin's personal...
Which one of you is Marshall? None of you have a face or a name. Oh, there they are.
She must think he's...
Had to take a detour into the quarry.
I'm sorry, I didn't see you
I
there.
found plenty.
I really didn't.
Here.
We will start HRA production immediately. I promised I'd tell you about...
If it's any consolation, I didn't know that girl's name was Pope.
Well, I think her name is Emily, but her last name is Pope.
I've waited.
Which are Marshall. And I did meet this person last time. I just knew where they were last, so I thought they were still there.
After the ordinary event, he was groomed to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
Of course he did. We found you together. We share a bond. Are you with him now?
So you kidnapped him?
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away?
Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother.
You're the all-powerful Panopticon.
What if we are?
I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something. Something I cannot let the Hiss find. It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone. And remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out, Director Faden.
How do I make her stop calling me that? I'm not here for them. Nothing simple here. These people took my brother, but they've accepted me without question. Are they my enemies or my friends? I need to see Dylan. I need to know. I wish you could tell me what you know, explain things. Just stay with me, okay?
How long is this game?
I could use a friend right now.
About that long.
Am I about halfway through, I'm guessing? Did I finally get the thing? Can I do the thing? Nope. I still don't have a house memory. How the hell do I find those? I'll never know. I'll never know.
Well, mission
I'm gonna get another personal mod slot before I get another goddamn weapon slot at this goddamn rate.
followed you in, right?
I do think you're about halfway through, yeah.
Ah.
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April. Case number...
I think I heard this one.
HQ593.
Oh, I missed it.
Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to travel to the quarry threshold and engage in inappropriate workplace behavior.
Oh, they were
An
kissing.
expedition team found them decomposing at the formation's base a week later. At least we found out the jukebox doesn't bring corpses back when the song ends. I'm having the jukebox placed in a secure location in the executive sector. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. The new location's security and proximity to a high-traffic area will prevent misuse, while still allowing for expedition teams to access it when required. See me for any further details.
I want to know how to use it. I want to be inside of the funny jukebox. I want to know what its deal is.
Give me your music, music man.
Tell me your secrets, music man. Tell me your secrets. Oh, I learned secrets. Never mind.
The America Overnight program has operated successfully for over years. Originally designed to assist in providing disinformation to the naturally skeptical population of America, it has additionally led to the discovery of numerous AWEs and altered materials by allowing civilians to call in and report their experiences with the paranatural. In fact, America Overnight alerted the Bureau of... and in its first year of operation alone. In this report, the investigation sector has cataloged and categorized each episode of America Overnight that has resulted in a successful Bureau investigation. In order to help AWE occurrence analysis, the more results of Night Springs have also been cataloged in a separate report.
Just tell us about your spooky stories. They're probably not even real, except probably some of them are real, except for when they definitely are not real.
Send all of your good paranormal stories to our government debunking program, and we'll be happy to debunk them publicly. And if you never happen to catch the episode that your loved one's story was in, and you haven't heard from them in a while, then, probably they just went on a vacation or something.
My God, if they talk about an amnestic at some point, I'll be like, yep, this is. I'm actually surprised they haven't mentioned the concept of an amnestic yet. I hope they make a joke about amnestics, actually.
Altered items.
It's the Men in Black treatment, you know? Something paranormal happens, so thus you have to make sure nobody remembers anything happened, because normal people can't know that not normal things happen in the world. Lest the world fall apart into shambling bits.
Into tiny, tiny, poopy little pieces.
It does remind me. You're not wrong, Silas. It does remind me, I should rewatch Men in Black. I haven't seen it in a long time. I know it's quite good and fun.
Reminder.
Yeah,
this
it's a
week,
good time.
any documents that suddenly appear pink, light red, or any shade in between must be incinerated immediately. Failure to do so will result in termination and possible bodily harm. Thank you for your attention.
Interesting. Oh, those are bad guys.
Those are people that turn light into red. I mean, once you've got your government clearance, you get plenty of work with the FBC.
Oh boy. Ow!
Woo! Boom.
Slurp.
I've always been a fan of the whole enemies dropping health thing from killing them. It's so silly that game design moved away from that. It was such a good thing that games did for a long time, and then somewhere along the line we decided to stop doing it, and I don't really know why, but I'm glad it's coming back.
I mean, especially in like an action game too, right? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like that works so well because you can like have a more active element of like risk there, right? Where you're like, okay, I need to get the health to be able to like survive something, and you can actually make combat a little bit more lethal that way too, right? Because like it means that the only way to recover your health is by actively engaging with the combat. The combat can be more deadly inversely.
Yeah, it encourages you to actively engage with combat rather than avoiding it. And it puts you in higher risk situations because instead of the thing to do when you're at low health being to hide and scrounge, your thing to do when you're at low health is to get really aggro.
I mean, I feel like as far as like just a raw action game, that is what I liked about Doom 2016 is, and was like a big thing that it like garnered a lot of attention for. I think rightfully so too, is, you know, that being able to like get like a little health up by like going in for like the special kills in like a way that enhanced the action and like made it more dynamic. It wasn't just a push a button to gain some health back necessarily. Like it's something that I did really like about that game, that even though it isn't the best Doom game, ironically, it's still a great action game for it, and I still praise it to this day. I really like the way that game feels from a gun play feel from that.
And it absolutely was the thing that like repopularized this the enemies dropping health thing. This is a very red room.
This is a very red room, you're right. What's on fire? What's on fire?
Who's on fire?
Why's on fire? It's so funny. Having played a decent amount of Onimusha, now I'm just like, I need like you, or yeah, I need you to play it, because I'm like, I find it kind of fascinating in some ways now. Oh my god. Oh, I see, never mind. I thought I had got a bunch of guns. Well, I have one gun, which is nice. Oh, I see. So what the hell is this grip? Oh, is that for the base one? Okay, then I don't give a shit about that. I still need entropic echoes and remote thoughts. I actually think I got one of those. Remote thinkies. I was like hoping that grip would upgrade all of it, so maybe it's a good thing that I didn't end up finding whatever resource I fucking needed. Which is probably like in a corner somewhere that I didn't find somehow. Because yeah, Onimusha, weirdly being very Resident Evil coded, is also like got stuff like that in it, and is definitely much more of an action game than even traditional Resident Evil. Containment cell must be properly ventilated. Inhalation of the item's smoke causes... Oh, this is smoking pram. AI13KE. Description. Item is a baby carriage, with a black shade and steel wire wheels. Left front wheel is slightly bent, causing a distinct wobble when pushed. Item produces smoke incessantly. Smoke density varies. Smoke is generated without apparent fire or ignition source. Background. An incident in Paris in 1979 brought the pram to the attention of the Bureau. Smoke filled an antique store where the pram was being sold, killing the shop's owner. Update. Detailed records of the event leading to the item's discovery were destroyed in an incident in the Panopticon. Interviews with living witnesses were re-performed at the order of the archive and records chief. Interesting. Smoky baby carriage.
Whoa! I need some help here.
There's a person.
I'm here.
Oh,
What happened
I
to
thought
you?
you were missing a leg. You're just
I
kind
got
of
in a little
bleeding.
Scrap. Name's Horowitz.
Is he gonna be okay?
Don't look at me like that.
You're
I'm
gonna
fine.
be fine.
But Wells is still in there. You gotta get him out.
Who's Wells?
My squad mate. We were hunting a runaway altered item. We followed it down into the clocks.
The clocks.
A threshold. The Bureau sealed it up years back because of all the clocks. We followed the altered item inside, but the way it was acting, we weren't ready. Me and Wells were the only ones to make it to the motel court. He was right behind me, but he never showed up on this side.
I'll go find him. But first, you need to get to a medic.
Wells is the medic. Please, you gotta get him out of there. I'll be fine, really. Roop can patch me up later.
Fine. But I'll be back for you.
I damn well hope so. Just use the motel cord there. It should get you into the clocks. Sorry, the threshold.
Let me get in here first. I really thought that he was talking about in here. Looked like there was a struggle. A violent struggle.
It looks like there was a snuggle.
A violent snuggle?
I'm an aggressive snuggler.
So, I understand. Wow, I don't think you cuddled me when we shared a bed.
That's for your own safety.
So I'm told. So I'm told. Alright. See if I can remember how to do this. Oh god, what time did the clock go to? Oh, fuck. That's 7:55. 7:55.
Not exactly, but that's good enough. That'll get you there. It'll get you where you need to be.
Wait, that was shit.
Where are you going?
I lost track. 7:55. That.
What are you doing? What's happening here?
Oh, I can stop. Okay. God damn it. I didn't know I could stop it. Oh, wait. Not six. Oh, it did it.
You got close enough that it felt sorry for you.
Onimusha told me that baby mode was turned on because I kept on bashing my head against a brick wall and getting myself killed. Why games make me have to tell me that I'm bad? I wasn't looking at the time.
This might be why.
How dare you? 7. What? Also 7. Like 7:58.
It was not.
What? Was it? 6:58. My bad. I can read a clock. 6:58. I'm sorry.
It was not.
What? Like 6:59. What do you want from me? Oh, it's super not. It's like God damn it. It's like 11:35. Okay, I'm sorry.
I don't know why you're getting salty with me. I was just letting you know. I was just trying to help.
Oh. What?
Keys.
Did I do the first one on accident?
What do you mean?
I mean, I got the keys. That must have meant that I did the first one correctly, I guess.
Yeah, that was when it snapped to the time.
Man, I definitely did not internalize that I did that one correctly. I really thought I was gonna have to do the first one again.
I think it's just because the hands move so fast, they didn't require you to get that close to the right time before it counted as correct.
Those must be the clocks he was talking about.
Ah, yes, the classic SCP. It's a probably self-replicating clock or some shit. Oh wow, that was
classic
forgiving.
SCP, a self-replicating man with a gun.
Uh-huh. There's one that's the potato dimension. People went into the potato dimension. That was fun. It's just like a bag of holding filled with nothing but potatoes, so they decided to go into it, and it like led to some place that was just completely filled with potatoes. SCPs are stupid.
SCP
okay?
is a strange place.
Uh-huh. Listen, I thought the why are we talking about Insane Clown Posse? What the fuck? Why'd you make me think of Insane Clown Posse?
Counteroffer, secure clown posse.
Is that not? I made a reference, did I not? That's a real thing, correct? I never knew what it was.
Silos made the reference, but yes, it is Insane Clown Posse.
I don't even know what that is, honestly.
It's a band.
Oh. Like a punk band or something?
Are you Wells? Your friend asked me to come looking for you.
Magnets. How do they work?
That must be Horowitz. Glad he got out. I stayed back to help the others. Did a shit job of it, clearly.
You tried. That's enough. Horowitz needs your help now. How do we get out of here?
We should head back through the threshold. We can look for other survivors as we go.
We better hurry. Which way?
Just follow the blood. Let's go.
I'd say which.
Are you familiar with horrorcore?
I'm familiar with clowncore.
Okay.
No.
It's basically just like edgy rap. They're edgy rappers, is what they are.
Gotcha. Oh. So they're death grips.
What's with the clocks?
Threshold effect. This used to be a regular office wing before the threshold manifested.
I'm glad Ari at least got me to realize that I could like them, but I did have a pretty bad experience the first time when one of the few Tinder... This is actually the same Tinder person. It's the same Tinder person that the only Tinder date I got was playing League of Legends with them, and they turned out to be the most toxic human being ever. The only other thing I learned about them is that they listened to Death Grips, and I had never heard of Death Grips before. And I like listened to like the first few minutes of God, I don't remember the name of the album. It was the one with the GIF on the title of it, but I listened to like a few minutes. Which one?
Money Store?
Yes, I think it was Money Store, and I went, I don't know if this is for me. There is good Death Grips, but it's still kind of an acquired taste for me. I have not listened to them in a long time.
These grenade boys are very tanky.
They are very thick. Unless that's you giving me a subtle hint that they're easy to kill if I used my brain. I would never do that, Sean. A lot of clocks. I can't even use said clocks. That's fun.
You can use said clocks in more ways than one.
Mm-hmm. I really clocked him.
Locked. Think you can find a way around?
Let me see.
Maybe. Maybe. How does this feel, buddy? It's for an emergency.
Why is your instinct to commit violence?
It's always to commit violence when I can't talk to these creatures, Sean. I don't know what to tell you. You're good at shimmying your way up ceilings and walls, and I'm really good at committing senseless violence. What's wrong with that?
We all have our niches.
If I can't solve my
Use the
problem
clocks, Isaac.
Altered item?
If I can't solve my problem violence, then why do they allow me to commit so much violence in these video games? That's all I'm saying.
I've never seen anything like it.
I can't remember. So
Agents arrived in the Tower of Jasper Crossing, Arizona, after the communications department intercepted multiple phone calls to local authorities regarding frozen people in the streets. 4 of the 5 dispatched agents became paralyzed upon arriving at the scene. Additional assessment teams were dispatched. Variations of identification formulas were tried with ineffectual results. Agents resorted to using aerial photography to study the positioning of the paralyzed individuals. Soon after, agents discovered the event's epicenter to be the local post office. Unaffected agents cleared the area of all paralyzed civilians, animals, and Bureau personnel before beginning to study the item. Agents deemed susceptible to the item were tasked with interviewing and re-informing the public away from the site. The item was soon placed on a transport vehicle, manned by unaffected agents. Air travel has been deemed too dangerous given the item's effect. Numerous reports of temporary paralysis were reported by civilians along the truck's route from Arizona to New York City.
What was the item? Unless I missed it, I might have blanked out for a single word.
No, Skyhouse.
Sean will never tell me. He says this is what you get for not reading like a normal human being. Not the chair.
This is your divine punishment.
Eat the chair. Eat the chair. Ow.
Eat it, chairman.
More chairs. More chairs. And I do think it would be very nice to have telekinesis. I just could see it being very, very convenient. And we have ads.
Imagine how often you would hit yourself with objects that you were trying to pull and catch.
I mean, once you get used to it, though, it would just be second nature. Use the grab thing.
It'd be second nature to accidentally hit yourself.
I do that all the time anyways, and I don't even have telekinesis, John. I don't need telekinesis to be able to do that. It's just gonna happen, okay?
Yeah, so imagine how much more often you would do it if you had telekinesis.
Fuck it, chairman. Oh, this one can't even engage. Mega
It's in lockdown. The whole point of these things is to protect people from the stuff like the hiss.
Stuff like the piss. I guess I did still hear shooting, but I was not. Man, I missed? Excuse me, game?
That safe room was where the old item cornered us. We sealed the door on the way out. We couldn't let it get out into the Bureau.
I'll need to come deal with that altered item later. If I open the safe room now, Wells will be different.
Getting ouchies by the big clock. There's so many clocks.
Well, the ad break started.
The ad break started. Well, take a minute. Take a minute to digest all these clocks.
You shouldn't consume that many clocks in one sitting.
How many
Gotta
clocks?
spread that out over a few sittings.
How many clocks could you eat?
Of that size, probably no more than 2 or 3.
So I was gonna say, I think I could swallow a couple watches. I would need to chew them up a little bit, I think. The battery might be the easiest part, honestly. I still... What?
Go.
All I was gonna talk about was how I still know that I consumed a non-zero amount of change in my childhood, so I always forget that I probably could have pica if I really tried.
I don't think that's how pica works.
Listen, the compulsion is always there. I just know it would be bad for me, John. But it is there to put things in my mouth. Just saying.
So, football was buck wild this week.
What happened in football?
My Broncos, my beloved, whom I hate, because they put me through such misery.
Hurt you.
Went scoreless through 3 quarters. They went into the 4th quarter down 19-0.
Oh God.
And I'll just say the final score of that game ended up being 33-32.
What the fuck?
We scored over 30 points in the 4th quarter after being shut out for 3 quarters.
How?
I watched it happen and I couldn't tell you.
Oh my God. Maybe there was overconfidence? Maybe they were just like, yeah, they can't. Surely they can't.
Bonix did show up, it's true. Bonix woke up, turned his eyes back on. It's one of the most extreme comebacks in the history of the sport.
I mean, it sounds like it.
Literally, the total score in the game tripled in the 4th quarter compared to the entire rest of the game up till that point.
I was gonna
there were
say
19 points scored in the first 3 quarters, and then 45 or something in the 4th quarter.
What? At least 4? Suddenly, 4? Yeah, no, 5 touchdowns were made in the span of a quarter? That's a lot.
It's a lot. It was kind of bizarre to watch. It's a game. It's the kind of game that makes you be like, yeah, I'm making the right decision by never turning off a football game, even if it's a really bad and boring one. Because even if it's a 19-0 shutout where neither side of our team can do anything all game, whoever knows if we're just going to randomly become the best team in the league for 1 quarter for no reason.
God smiled upon ye. It's rigged. It's all acting. It's WWE for people who want to bash their heads together.
It is wrestling for pigball.
It is wrestling for pigball. Welcome back from ads, everybody. We were just talking about the old pig ball. Apparently, the Bonkos. The Bonkos did good at the last second. That's all I understood.
Look, Silos, I can get behind the idea of there's 3 teams. I can agree with that in some contexts. But if the refs are a 3rd team, they were against the Broncos, if anything, in that fucking match. That we got some questionable calls against us that gave the Giants like 60 yards on that one drive. It was ridiculous. I will say, I've always respected about the NFL that even if the refs like are questionable, which they often are, the broadcasts are never afraid to just be like, "Yeah, that was a bullshit call. I don't agree with that at all."
That actually did not.
The commentators do not hold back if they don't agree with a call that the refs make.
Hot damn.
There was a match. Oh man, I don't remember what game it was. There was a game where there was just like a shitload of fouls on both teams. Where eventually one of the commentators was just like, "It's just not a good product." About the game.
Whoa. Holy shit.
Like, holy shit. You're right, and also holy shit.
That game of pig ball was so bad the commentators weren't wanting to watch.
Yep.
Holy shit. Get fucking roasted, I guess. Play better. Get good. Arctic Queen, supplementary materials. Interview 11/20/1974. Can you tell us why you left your building that day? I was running out to get eggs. There was that corner store on 30th. That's why I left Michael there on his own. Knew I wouldn't be long. He was drawing at the table when I left. Had his crayons out. Happy. Building came down when I was a block away. Ran back, started digging. City workers found Mikey later, inside the fridge. The drawings hadn't come off. Tons of bricks fall on it. Those drawings are still there. How does that happen? You kept the refrigerator after the accident? Why? Still had his drawings. God must have kept him safe for a reason, right? I'd get home from work and stare at him all night. I was in a bad way back then. Why did you sell the fridge when your son's drawings... Why did you sell the fridge with your son's drawings still on it? They'd gotten stuck to it or something. I thought about cutting them off, those magnets, but maybe it was better I didn't hold on to them, you know? Gotta move on, everyone says. My fridge gotta do... What's my fridge gotta do with the building collapsing anyhow? End of relevant portion. Nothing else of relevance said after that. Relevant. The pachyderm of...
We locked it tight. Come on, we need to get back to Harlem.
Tomorrow. I got turned around. Where the hell am I going? This way. This way.
Where am I?
Where am I? This nun space. Dude, when are we gonna get the space filled entirely with nuns?
Horowitz ordered
That's not even my thing.
Got out, but Hiss were waiting for us. I took Horowitz to the motel court and went back for the others.
Why are you being so quiet, Sean?
That was
I
brave
was
of you.
trying to listen to what the people are saying.
I'm the
Oh
man.
yeah, you're right.
It's my job.
I'm a kid, it's my job.
Uh-huh. God, what such a good scene. What a good scene. What a good movie. If you haven't seen Uncle Buck, everybody should go watch Uncle Buck. It is quite good.
Watch any movie that John Candy ever appeared in, just for the chance to be graced by John Candy's appearance.
It's true. He even made Spaceballs good. He is a treat. We all love Mr. Candy. Rest in peps, eternally. Truly and eternally rest in peps. Oh, I need more entropic echoes. Now I can finally tin another one of these. No. Find Dylan. Oh, that's me. Go to the mailroom. Why do I remember why I need to go to the mailroom? I don't remember why.
Why do I need to go to the men's room?
Why do I need to go to the men's room? There's boys in there.
Okay, Mr. Dead Dog, what do you think of this? You know that airplane we brought in? Like, the actual proper airplane? Guess who they made catalog every individual piece of that plane to be examined for suspected altered status. I had to count every bolt, nut, and piece of non-connected metal. And that's just on the exterior of the damn thing. Do you know how many pieces of hardware it takes to make an airplane? I do! I do!
Ain't that some real bureaucracy of just taking apart an entire plane to find one part that's weird about it?
Uh-huh.
We're not far now.
But hey, look at it this way, Mr. Angry Man. Now you know every part inside the plane.
This will prove useful later in your desk job pushing papers.
I mean, except for when Destiny decides to show that all along you learned all of that, all for the ability to have to eat that entire plane to save those kids.
This is the worst Final Destination movie.
Uh-huh. Actually, it's Signs. Signs is not the more I think about it. Like I said, I think that there's stuff that's interesting in Signs, and there's certainly some entertaining parts. I just think it doesn't have much else going for it for me. And I do remember that movie being, like, getting, like, some attention, I feel like. It wasn't like a little movie.
Movies that get attention aren't always the same thing as good movies.
That's fair.
The Twilight movies got lots of attention.
That's also fair. Yeah, but like it got buzz. It got positive buzz from my memory, okay?
Is on the other side of logistics. How are we?
It was Mr. Shyamalan when
Mr. Shyamalan at his prime was a big deal.
Yeah. But I can say for certain that was not one of his good ones. It was one of his
I mean, the more time
ones.
passes, I feel like we've talked about this recently, but the more time passes, the more the scope of Shyamalan's good ones narrows to the point that at this point I'm like, maybe it was only ever just The Sixth Sense. Maybe that was the only good one all along.
Anakin. Oh wait, you did read the last one. Waste Mannequin AI7KE. The item was last owned by Madame, an operatic performer from Berlin. After her career ended in public scandal, she relocated to Maine for reasons unknown. With her came the trappings of her old life, including this item. Locals report that she rarely left her home in the short years she spent in. After her death, caused by the state held a public auction for her belongings, seeing as she had no known relatives. She hadn't known any relatives. That's how that works. Various conflicting first-hand reports exist, but testimonials provided by witnesses of the event do contain some common elements. Most every witness saw numerous mannequins break through the house's windows, tumbling outside. Some witnesses report bright lights. Some report high-pitched singing. These are unverified. Numerous civilians inside the house at the time of the incident were hospitalized for various injuries. 2 were crushed to death. Agents were dispatched upon seeing an article regarding these events during the Bureau's daily scans for national periodicals. The item was quickly identified and brought to the Bureau. Not a spooky mannequin. Why is it always gotta be a spooky mannequin? Why can't it just be like a happy mannequin? Why does it always gotta be sad? Why do everybody gotta be terrified of mannequins? I don't think they're so bad.
In fairness, the mannequins usually aren't happy or sad. They usually don't have facial expressions.
Yeah. I've never been one for the mannequins are creepy thing. I usually have never found mannequins or dolls all that spooky. I don't know. They just don't scare me.
Yeah, I've
Maybe.
never found them all that creepy. People go fucking nuts over that sequence in Condemned, and I'm like, that's like not even the reason why I remember that game.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, I like a lot about Condemned. I think Condemned is really, really good, but I agree otherwise. There's... Like, when you mentioned that, it took me a second. I was like, oh yeah, that. I totally forgot about that. I don't know. What it probably is, Sean, is people have more positive experiences with other people, so the sight of something that is mostly human unnerves them when we're like, you, human beings, disgusting.
Uh-huh.
We like inert objects. Inert objects that remind us of human are somehow more comforting than actual humans. Sometimes. I say that
I don't know, I
with
just associate them with department stores, which I don't find scary, I just find them kind of corporate.
I mean, that's a different kind of horror, but that has nothing to do with the mannequins. I think the mannequins are also a party to the oppression. Maybe who's talked about the rights of the mannequins recently, huh?
Jordan Peele.
Oh, that's good for them.
Sorry, I know you didn't expect there to be an answer to that, but the answer is there is an answer actually, and it's Jordan Peele.
I don't think I've seen that skit.
It's not a skit, it's the movie Us.
Oh. I haven't seen Us.
I need to give it a rewatch. On first viewing, I felt like it was pretty messy, thematically, and it didn't work for me as a horror movie outside of that, so I was pretty mad on it, but I want to give it a reevaluation.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's not good.
Your boy!
It's okay. I'm trained for this. Oh boy, he's a boss.
Of course he's boss.
He does have a name, so he can't crit. He's like, stop it! Stop it!
You're bullying me!
Stop it! I'm sorry. Oh god. Oh Jesus.
Not so funny now, is it?
Uh-huh. Turns out he does in fact have a gun. I'm gonna hit him through the wall. I almost hit him through the wall! I was a little off, Sean.
Not even close. That one was closer, though, I think.
Yeah.
I do love this strat of just, like, shuffling stuff around in the room. Like, one of these is gonna hit him.
Something's gonna hit him. To the bench. There he goes. It was not easy, okay?
I should talk to Wells.
Make sure he's okay.
Oh no, my weapon mod. Well, whatever am I gonna do? Gotta go delete all my I guess I gotta go trash all my shit. Fuck. This is so weird to me that they have you do this.
I mean, the idea is not that you would just go in here and delete everything. The idea is that it would encourage you to open that menu and actually equip something, which you have mostly not done.
Wow! What do you mean? I've got my best ranking shit on this shit. Not my fault that my shit sucks. I guess I probably need the other weapons too and equip them.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Thanks. And thanks for coming to get me. Horowitz's HRA
I did have to
must
kill
been
him
damaged to
very,
the
very,
threshold.
very, very
Guy
murderously,
never put
though.
himself first. At least the anchor-altered item is still locked away down in the clocks. I hope it rots down there.
That altered item needs to be dealt with before it hurts anyone else. I should go back down and contain it. Head to the executive sector, Wells.
Yeah, but are you gonna protect it?
They could use a medic.
Thank you, Director. I'll go see what good I can do there.
And do it in. I think this is a good stopping point. We're near a save. We finished that sub quest. I can plug in some points. Don't think I can do that. I can't. I need more remote thoughts. And corrupted samples. Boy, I wonder what charge does. Oh wait, it says it right there. I can read sometimes. Okay, I've got a bunch of these. I might as well. I don't even know what this will... Okay, I see. Well, at least it's better stuff. I honestly don't know why I did... I honestly do not know why I did this. Great. Fantastic. I don't think I used that. Oh, I do use that. Oh, it's just a real... Oh, that actually is really good. Fuck. Turns out, Sean, this is now gonna one-shot people.
Whee!
Well, maybe it's good that I did that. It's still very weird. Like, weirdly, like, Diablo-esque in a sense. That's just a weird thing to add to this game.
I think it's a little bit part of the, like, standard video game design thing that so many AAA games think they need.
Mm-hmm. When this game really doesn't... It honestly really doesn't need it at all. Like, it's just kind of a... I wasn't expecting it to be so much of an exploration game, actually, which I do appreciate. I was not expecting that to be an element of the game at all. I thought it was just going to be a go to point A, B game, you know? Ye old-fashioned experience. So, yeah. It's interesting, because it, like, wants to be kind of role-play-y, wants to be an RPG, but, it's just kind of, like, not thought out, I think. But it's fine. It doesn't hurt anything. It's just weird. It's just weird.
It feels like an appendage. It feels weirdly vestigial.
Mm-hmm. It is an appendix. It is an appendix on this fucking game. So hopefully it doesn't get corrupted and want to kill it, I guess. That's what happens to the appendix, right? It gets corrupted.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened to your appendix, right, Sean? It got corrupted.
It was swayed to the dark side.
Uh-huh. All right, we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and close it up. I feel like I want to end around 10:30 anyways on these days, so that way I can have a little bit more wind down. So, thanks for joining, everybody. We're going to do one more thing before we go, before the end of every stream. We're going to do a bit. You guys can participate, actually. If you want to participate, all you got to do is type in chat, whatever chat says. I'll use as a reference, and then I'll make a prompt. And then I have to draw that prompt. And then I'll share the picture before we raid out. Silos has already given his. What should we start with, Sean? Fish.
Give me clock. Give me fish clock.
Give you fish clock. Oh no, trying to contain anomalous entity. Fish clock. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I think that's enough. That's enough. It still baffles me that I came up with this bit and it has slowly evolved from, boy, this is gonna be like probably pretty intense and has since gone to, wow, I actually have been able to really capitalize on this and make some things in not a lot of time, kind of. It's silly. I should do more. I should also do the whole. I never understood blind drawing. You know what blind drawing is, right?
Not exactly.
So, like, it's something that was always brought up, like, in art. That's like, okay, we're going to take a piece of paper and you're going to cover the piece of paper that you're drawing on, and you have to draw blindly. You can't look at whatever you're drawing. And, like,
Sure.
I guess I just need to practice it, but as a kid, I never understood the utility of doing that. I really didn't. It never felt like I was taught what the hell the purpose of doing that was for.
I mean, I could hazard a guess, but it just sounds like a exercise to improve your coordination.
Yeah, it's like a way to do like muscle memory, essentially, I think, is what they're going for, but it always felt like it's a way to like focus on being able to like make a line or a shape in a way that you can like connect a dot more reliably. But like blind drawings, it's always felt like more of like a fun test to be like, hey, make yourself try to do something from a blind sketch and it'll always look awful. Which is why when I saw like an actual professional artist in college like show his blind drawings, I was just like, oh, my brain doesn't work that way, my guy. I don't know how you can do that. It to me is magic. Anyone who can do blind drawing. I have to look at what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I need to know where the pencil is going. I don't have the object permanence to do it. I'm too much of a baby brain still.
Isaac's brain is an infant.
It's too tiny. I'm a baby elephant, okay? Alright. Well, I got my picture, so stick around to the end, everyone, to see it. We also do a bit of a closing bit. We do raid at the end of every stream, so that way the vampires in our chat can keep watching. Everybody else out there, make sure to go lock your doors and windows, because it is almost lunchtime for vampires. Thank you for joining, everybody. Hope you had a good time and you enjoyed the show. If you're able to join the live show, thank you for stopping by and chatting and watching. If you're watching this in the future, thank you for taking the time to go on back and rewatching the VOD. We appreciate it. If you're out there and you enjoyed this and you want to see more of what we're up to, I recommend scrolling down below and following, or clicking any of the links. There's a link to all the socials in the Discord. We post when we go live on any one of those platforms, as well as anything else that we're up to. And just generally, you can come hang out with the rest of the community there. Good time on the Discord. Speaking of which, a shout out to our community out there and everyone who follows. You guys are a wonderful audience and we appreciate you. If we do anything particularly entertaining or noteworthy, feel free to clip it and share it on the internet. Just make sure to also hashtag with MCCanary. Or link it back to the stream. So people can find more of the good stuff we do here. And as always, if you want to see the stream grow, you gotta let people know. I appreciate that people have been talking about the stream, and I do encourage you guys to do it more. It does help us out, and I've even been trying to tell people more because it does. The only other way that I get this out is the posts that I make. I don't do any other advertising otherwise. I haven't spent any money on this. That's not 100% true, but certainly not on advertising. So, yeah, the only other way that people learn about it is when you tell your friends. So if you enjoy this, tell your friends about it. They probably would like it, and I won't tell them. And as always, a huge thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon, Ko-fi, and Twitch. Your generosity allows us to expand the stream, as well as take on more projects, and the stream would not be made possible without viewers like you. We thank you. If you want to see your name added to this list, as well as a couple of the benefits you can get, you could always subscribe directly on Twitch. Check out the Patreon or Ko-fi here. It'll show you everything that you can get, and any amount is always appreciated. Once again, thank you. And thank you to your mods for doing a wonderful job holding back the robot army to prevent becoming famous. Thank you, Sean, for playing more Control with me. I had a good time. Yeah.
It sure is a video game.
It's a video game, and I'm enjoying all of the written logs. They've been fun.
Yeah.
Well, you have any housekeeping?
None.
We'll go check everybody else's stuff out. Goblin Entertainment. That link tree has links to everyone's channels, everything that they've done and they've been up to, and the rest of my stuff here. If I can spell it. I didn't. I spelt it so bad. That link tree has links to everything that I post to, such as the VODs for the Mothership game and all the audio logs I've been making. So if you want to check those out, you can find it in there. Goblin Entertainment. And stick around. Let's go say hi to John. He's playing the new Pokemon Legends game, which I didn't even know was coming out, and it looks neat. It looks way more actiony than I anticipated. It looks like fun. So everybody go say hi to him. He's a good boy. We all love John here. Otherwise, have yourselves a good evening. Take it easy. John, is there anything you'd like to tell the audience?
Don't forget, if you're gonna make a big scary monster man out of
meat,
bones, and meat and eyeballs, then you gotta give him a proper name. He can't just be. You can't just call him Demon or that thing I made. You gotta name that poor guy.
Especially to his face, too. That's just insulting. He just wanted to know why. He just wanted to know why. He didn't even like that he was made out of, like, bones and meat in such a grotesquely awful way. Like,
if you were Frankenstein, what would you have named him?
I would have named
I'm thinking Buster.
I would have named him Jason Statham.
Interesting. After the famous actor of Crank fame.
I would have used his hands.
I'm pretty